Oh, we gotta get music and shit. I haven't done this in a minute. Okay, I'm washed up, sick. Okay, so we are live. So don't be saying any sus words. All right, what is this? This is neon. Neon draft PBO season. This six.
Yeah, this is season 6.
Neon draft. Okay, let's be cringe and put some exclamation marks. Boom. Live editing team. Not bad. Category. Wait, can I change that shit? Oh, I'm dying. Um. Okay. Hell no. Okay, I think this is fine. I think we're chilling. But yeah, I think Mr. Malamas will pop in and hang out. We should get some shice content. This would be fun. What the fuck? Whatever. We're learning. Okay. So yeah, stream is working. Okay, we gotta get music though. Um. What is this? Oh, we'll just use the Glitch X City, my goat. Okay. um. Yeah, let me send you my. Let me send you my stream. And then you can tell me if it sounds. If it's mixing properly.
I hear you.
Yeah. Is your music part and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's quiet, but there.
Okay. So, what's happening? What's good?
We're chilling. Waiting for this draft. Who's the first pick again? Is it?
I don't
Let's
know.
check.
I have no idea. See?
Ottawa Don fans.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just done a couple minutes. Um, we see what's happening. Alright. Little draft recording guy. Okay. But yeah, this should be a good primer. Should be good to get back in the swing of things. Back into swing of things. I've not used OBS in a minute. Christ. Channel content. But my ability to spell is like bad. A little bit of this. Sick. Now we wait. Now we wait. My stream management though. Okay. Oh, we got shit lighting. Let me go get some water. This thing should be starting pretty soon. Okay. Okay, hello, welcome. Hello. We are currently waiting for the draft to get online, but we want to be YouTube famous right now, so big.
It's time for the neon draft.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, we have one congruent viewer, guys. We're just the best. I would. This is the worst part about streaming. Is like I look at that shit and I'm like, cool. Anyway, but yeah, we gotta wait. But yeah, this should be interesting. Should be good. Good practice, you know. Little mindset for tomorrow when we got a draft. Should be good.
Where do they put the picks in the general no talk?
Yeah, I mean, I could just show you.
If you go from content corner up to draft, it's neon draft recording.
Yeah.
That's where they're gonna do the picks.
I mean, I can like. Share my screen too. Can I pop this out? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have access to that. I did some investigating to get that done. Oh. Absolutely.
Do you all have a different drop down other than just Stargazer draft recording? Do I just not have that?
Yeah, you probably just don't have it. I think. Alrighty, the shit has started. So now we're waiting for the Zoroarks to get here. I mean, I can just show you guys. Like, I can just share my Discord. It's like fine. I don't know how busy. Like that. Wow, that's trippy as fuck, isn't it?
That just goes forever. It's crazy.
Yeah. That should be better. Oh, you guys see everything. Okay, cool. You just see my Discord. It's fun. Okay.
They're doing this live, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So people should know, like, the timing on that bullshit, so. Alright, let's see. But yes, season 6. I don't know. I don't know how official this shit's supposed to be. I don't think anyone's watching. I'm just here to keep it PG-13 sad. But we'll see.
You never know who might show up.
Hey, that's why we stream it, you know? It's all good.
Ash Ketchum himself.
The perpetual 14-year-old. Yeah, that guy's talented. You might gotta take tips from him, man. You're getting up there. Anyway.
I agree.
I agree, it's great. That's okay. Alright. Let's get this. Hopefully this
So
guy.
my man should know the #1 pick.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
He's not sure.
It should be.
He's picking between
I don't know if we even officially started yet.
Well, I think we have. Because he added.
Fargo and Weird Deer.
Okay. It's like Dragapult, Valiant, Gouging Fire. Those are kind of the top 3 on my mind. Maybe Spec if you want to be edgy.
I'm taking Spectre if I had the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I think those are kind of the immediate top 4 that I think about. Let me see if I can pull up the dog on stream. I should have the right dog too. Here. So usually, yeah, there'll be the 180 months that go right. So we'll see what happens. I can't imagine Dio Speed is going, but we'll see.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I would go Dragapult is probably the first pick. That seems like something Ottawa would do.
Oh, okay.
I don't know for sure though. Dragapult or like Valiant, just the standard guys.
Yeah. I think that's true. Maybe if you want to be, you know, unique and quirky, you can do like Great Tusk or like an Ogerpon or like Roaring Moon or something like this, but...
I was gonna say somebody might go nuts and just take Roaring Moon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think Roaring Moon is a powerful mon. So... we'll see what's up. We'll see what we can get done here.
What about just the value 140 Raging Bolt?
Just off the rip, he's like, yeah, I really need
Raging Bolt.
I really need Infernape. Let me hit the 140, please. I respect
I
it.
need Chansey.
I need Chansey is wild. I like that shit. That's so funny. Honestly, if someone came to draft and they were like, yeah, guys, off rip, I'm gonna need Tyranitar. Just off rip. Like, I know for a fact that guy's picking Excadrill next round. Like, I know that guy's picking Stoutland later, too. Like, he's...
If somebody's taking T-Star first, they're either the best guy in the world or stuck. There's no in between.
Actually true, actually. Because if... I would be that guy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm him. I love me some Tyranitar.
Yeah, first overall pick's probably limited to 160 or above. The only
Yeah.
150 I would really accept is probably Kyurem.
Kyurem is so good.
Kyurem.
Yeah. I think Kyurem's really good. I think there's probably an argument for, like, it depends on what you want to build around, but, like, maybe Archaludon, if you wanted to, like, go Rain or something, like...
Yeah, but first
could be
overall
important.
going Arc.
Yeah.
Kind of...
It does
Like,
seem
if
a
you
little
really
sus.
wanted to play that style,
Yeah.
you have to have it.
Yeah. That's the only way I would see it.
Yeah.
What if you just draft Terapagos because you thought it could Tower Still?
You just draft it because you didn't play with it when it was on the ladder, so you just think it's broken. I mean, it's a pretty good mod, actually. It's a pretty good
It's
sport mod.
alright.
I think it's good. Like,
Yeah.
people just use it to rabbit spin, but you just calms mind and sleep
Yep.
off.
Yeah.
I think it could like stand to be like 140 or 130 points.
Well,
Definitely.
it also gets
It
toxic,
just
too.
randomly has Toxic for no reason.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest, like, impact on that mon. Alrighty.
Alright, well they posted the draft order in Neon Draft Recording, so
Agreed.
I'm assuming we're starting here soon.
Let's go, Palafins. Oh no, they're not first. Who's first?
So
Donphan?
Dawn fans.
Yeah.
Go Donphan. If you don't take Great Tusk first, you gotta change your name.
That is messed up.
He's gotta. Like, you can't have that name and then not take a Donphan.
I think he takes regular Dawn fan every season at some point.
Yeah, he gets the job done. Honestly, people who draft that mascot, I gotta respect for that, cause like, you know, they're committed guys. Like, guy like me, not so much.
I'm physically
Your dude's
unable.
not in the game.
Hey, I'm just saying, if we could megas, I would be drafting that man immediately. That guy, Mega Aga,
That
he's
guy's
my goat.
crazy.
That's my
He is
goat.
crazy.
Yeah, I am physically unable to draft Alakazam, sadly.
Nah.
The
Okay.
only Pokemon I've ever dropped in draft is Malamar.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay,
He's so bad. Wish
I
he
have
could.
to say, I have to pose the question to the group here. The one question we have received from the chat so far: do we think that people will buy into the mug propaganda and draft Fion? Thoughts?
No.
I would have to concur with that analysis.
Yeah, you have to be someone who knows Mug, or else it won't go drafting.
That's true. It would have to
So,
be on Mug's payroll.
It'd have to
I
be like
agree.
Aiden. It'd have to be like Aiden who drafts
It
him.
has to be on Mug's payroll for real.
Yeah, because no one even thinks about Fion unless it's like through the Mug propaganda.
It's true. It's like
I don't
Volbeat.
think Fion's bad. It forces like I mean, it forces basically some sort of phasing, some
Yeah.
form of, or like stopping setup, which is nice.
Or Fable.
Yeah, or like unaware, that works too.
Yeah,
Fion, we have it at 40, right? Yeah.
it's quite down here for sure.
Yeah, what if you just store powered and then Psyshock?
Yeah, I mean,
No, not store powered, I mean Psycho.
bro, I think about Psych Up too much. Every time I'm like, because I think about Magiana. Like back when my Uber stint, I would play Psych Up, Magiana, or was it Hot Swap? One of
Yeah.
them. And then I was like, oh, you just take the Geomancy boost and you go crazy. And so I think about that
Maybe,
stuff all the time.
One of these teams is B, right? B renamed
Yeah.
themselves, so they're not the Growlithe anymore. B could
Oh,
be Fion
boys,
at
boys.
some point.
First
Spec, there you
pick
go,
is
it's all
Spec.
Interesting. First pick is in.
Season 5 chant,
This
he's
is-
on the ball.
This
Okay.
is my propaganda.
Okay.
The Spectre propaganda.
Hey, that mon gets the job done. I cannot lie.
I know, like, Metal, one of Orange's friends, thinks Spectre is really broken in Paldea Draft. It probably
It's
is.
like it has to be.
Hey,
It's like, it's probably the mon, like, it's like the last mon that should have been banned that we didn't ban.
well,
It has the
I
highest
think-
ceiling.
yeah, I think this mon has a very easy floor to achieve because it has 145 special attack and 130 speed. So you just put a choice item on this guy and you go crazy. The floor is very easy, but I do think the ceiling is a little bit more skill expressive than people would like to discuss. I
Well, with,
guess.
like the nasty plot and the sub and the willow. Sets,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Or even
Yeah.
like Calm Mind, right? Like Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp sub. Like you,
Its bulk is not bad.
mm,
Like it's not paper.
it's not great, but 100 basic, 100
Yeah.
HP does help. It does help with sub a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it's not like even its evolution because it doesn't have the 4 times weakness. Not its evolution. You know what I'm talking about? The Calyrex.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure. And pure ghost typing generically is a pretty good type. It's really good
Yeah.
offensively, and then defensively, it's not bad at all. So yeah, I agree. I think again, the fact that you could always just specs this thing, and it's just hard to switch it. Like that's
It's the killer.
it's the easiest way to play it. But if you're really proficient and experienced, I think the like even sub disable. I run that in mocks for some people. Like that gets nasty really quick.
Sub-disable was good.
Yeah, that gets nasty
sure.
really quick. And then it also has Soul Heart as Magiana ability. So like,
Yeah, it's so stupid.
yeah, it's a pretty good mon. Ghost types have been on the up and up. So shout out to Game Freak for completely buffing that shit for no reason.
That sub-disable set is good though.
Yeah, no, it's
Ottawa, when you watch this back, run sub-disable.
dude. If you play against stall mons or mons that only can hit you with like one move,
One move.
it's the
Yeah.
tech. Like Claude Zaya and stuff, setup fodder, baby.
Sub-disable, Combine, Shattable.
Yep. Dreading Kiss also was a huge
Little
buff for this
leftovers.
then. Yeah. Dreading Kiss,
Does
huge
it
buff.
have a Leech
Next
Seed, or is
level?
that only when it gets Calyrex?
No leech seed. It gets pain split though.
Next on the clock is the Chapel Hill Palafins, who I've never, ever seen.
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, they're new. I think they're
So-
new here. Yeah, they're new this
They're
season.
new, and I've never seen them
Ah,
talk, so
I like
it'll be
it.
interesting to see if they ever even get on for this draft,
I think they would be aware, but
because they are
Yeah.
offline.
oh,
This,
yeah,
this is actually my burner.
that's my burner is crazy. That's
If you're to
awesome.
draft McCargo,
I'm coming.
I mean,
Cargo.
Again,
Air, water, Macargo.
like just Spectre obviously off the board. Like we still got some Banemons, Dragapult, Gouging Fire, Iron Valiant. Those are some GOAT Pokemon. So
I think in this league you gotta take Gouging Fire.
yeah, I think
Just
Gouging.
win like 4 games.
Yeah, I think Gouging Fire and Dragapult are the easiest ones to use at a floor level of like just click your button. And I think that helps when you're in a less experienced division for sure.
Yeah, I think like the most guaranteed wins are Spectre, Dragapult, and Gouging Fire.
Yeah,
I think Valiant, you gotta know how to do something.
They skipped him after 2 minutes. Wow, that's pretty ruthless.
Dude, I respect it. That's
John's not playing around.
bro. I respect that guy. That guy's on the clock. He also has to update the dock by himself, so he's kind of a unit. He's like he's been efficient. But yeah, so we have successfully skipped that guy, but that's okay. Happens.
That's a steal. You get Gouging Fire, third,
That's
because
true.
you got skipped.
I just want to say,
Or Dragapult, whatever you want.
so far we have Malamar's 100% right on the analysis into that guy's not showing up, he's gonna get skipped analysis too. So honestly, we're just the best. we just call everything. I think it's so funny.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy picks up. I feel like I'm such a Dragapult, like that shit's so broken. Like I just love that shit. So maybe I'm biased, but
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think people should go here.
because it's faster
Whoever
than spec,
picks Dragapult when you watch the spec, just run spec.
or
I think gouging could be interesting. Gouging
Yeah.
is really nice.
I take Gouging.
yeah, I think
Like, if
gouging.
I was in this league.
Yeah, I think
Gouging has
yeah.
a lot of room for error in it.
Yeah, well, I think every 181 does now. I think
Yeah,
there's a lot of
Val.
oh Val, okay.
Man, he's here.
I respect it. We can always take a look at that piece of shit Pokemon that shouldn't be in the game.
Valiant's very
Choice ban Iron
versatile.
Valley.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really, from what I saw facing and using
Yeah.
Valiant like in mocks with Zaz's team, I think just choicing it in some ways really, really strong.
yeah. I think
It's really
Choice band, choice
Yeah.
specs,
I
that
think
kind of stuff.
I think Booster is good, but it's like it's like your only late game. Like it comes in at the end, kills 3 mons, calls it good. Like it
Yeah, you kind of forced to be
Yeah,
a game sweeper.
yeah.
When Valiant's had it in season 3, he like had really struggled with like when to bring it in because he kept bringing booster, and he like couldn't find the right timing.
Yeah.
Times.
No, that is for sure an experience thing to learn. I agree that like if you can just buff it up, like it does a lot of damage. Like it has the 130 attack, 120 special attack. Okay, next
Dragapult
next
makes
pick
sense,
is
but-
Dragapult. So I think Valiant's pretty shice pick.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
All this makes sense to me.
Yep. Next one is good old
Pretty standard.
Dragapult. I
Next-
can't
next-
spell
Probably gouging. Tottenham's gonna get gouging, I'm guessing.
probably. But we can at least have a little TED talk about this broken ass Pokemon Dragapult because this mon is so crazy broken.
Yeah, I really like Dragapult as a on offense as a screen setter. I like screen strip.
yeah, that was a
I also
big
like-
thing.
Yeah, I also like using it to like throw off some thunder waves. You can be Will-O-Wisp too,
Yep,
but I
it's
really
double
like
status. Yep.
Yeah, I really like Thunder Wave to slow down the opponent's Pokemon and give your offensive threats
Yeah, I feel
a
that.
better chance
Yeah, I think
to
Dragapult. I mean, the biggest thing about Dragapult for me is like, it is so fast. Like I feel like people don't put this into perspective. It is so fast that because you're so fast, you get to play with so many EVs, and because you have such a good typing, Dragon Ghost is such a shice typing. Like
It doesn't. Again, it's not. It's like Spectre. It's not paper.
no, because you're so
not
fast.
Last channel.
Yeah, especially because you have so much extra EVs, right? Like let's say you need to outspeed, I don't know, some random 400 point mon, which really doesn't exist by the way. Right? Like you still have so many points to fuck around with. It's so strong.
Yeah, even like you can just bring, if you want to use a choice item, you can run Adamant. You can
Oh,
run
yeah.
the special
Absolutely.
Nature.
Right? Like
especially because there are
absolutely.
a lot of sets that don't even utilize attack or special attack too much, so they don't even have to invest that much in
No,
damage.
yeah,
If
exact-
you're running like
Yeah.
screens or if you're running
Absolutely.
Wave, Willow.
Yeah, and a very powerful thing about the screens thing to add on to Mr. Alabama's thing is curse, because it sets up screens and then it curses and it kills itself, so you can't defog on it and you can't spin on it because it's a ghost type. Or you can't spin
You
Hasbito.
got skipped already. Holy cow!
2 minutes,
We're skipping
baby.
this-
You gotta have a play. You gotta be proficient. Nah,
Damn, Don is a legend out there.
dude, I love live draft. I think it's
Yeah, but everybody.
it's so skill expressive. Like you got to be on the go. I love that shit. But yeah, I think Dragon Ball it can do all things. It's like Thanos.
Backs.
Ah,
Big boy
the
Backs
legend.
Caliber.
The actually we've all won with backs actually.
All three of us.
Yeah.
were all Backs
Why is
users and
he?
Backs
Why
fans.
is he not the first pick?
Because
It-
people
it-
have
it-
bad. I don't know.
It's it cannot be understated the success Bax has had in the PBO.
Yeah, literally.
It's an incredible. Just the raw power.
The
Like, as long as you
145
build
attack is
semi-competent-
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you build semi-competently around it, the raw power Bax provides is
Yes,
just
sir.
unmatched.
His glaive rush is a stupid move.
Oh, it's insane. It's for sure like it has outrage on a stick that doesn't lock you in. Like it's so
Yeah,
good.
the drawback
Oh.
of Glaive Rush is inconsequential.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, 'cause
fake.
You can just ice shard the next turn and get rid of it.
Yeah. It's so fake, for sure. As the pioneer of the Bax legacy, I have to say this mon is quite a unit. The fact that this thing can't get burnt either is like very disgusting. It's so convenient.
People in the chat in our division pick Excalibur for me, so I don't have to pick it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, if you guys win the season with Bax, you know, next season you may be invited to this club.
Bax didn't even go first round.
That's all I have to say.
Which is crazy.
That's all I have to say. But yes, we are big Baxcalibur merchants here, and in this call,
Yeah.
no,
You can bring snow with it. You don't need snow. But
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
No,
bring-
you definitely don't.
you definitely
You
don't.
def-
I think you can even do some like again like it's EVs like the BST 600 BST like it has some shiced, but with 115
It's
HP like this,
Unbelievably fat. Way
Dude,
fatter than
Yeah.
I did
think-
some
I think
nasty
almost
work.
every time I used it, I was max attack,
Oh,
max
yeah.
HP.
yeah
Every time.
I did some nasty stuff with this in season 2. I ran like AV, I ran like no attack investment AV max HP to beat Moth, and like
Yeah.
I was still one shotting everything because like you just have 120 like a 120 base power move off a 300 like it's so crazy. It's so strong. Pl-
And it always has a chance to just straight up sweep you
Yep.
in multiple different ways.
Yep.
Sword stance, dragon dance,
Yes, sir.
scale shot.
Yes, sir.
So many ways it can just get its mediocre speed stat up, and then
Well, even its speed stat is like not bad, right? It's
yeah,
300.
it's decent. Like
Um,
in draft, 87 is a pretty okay speed stat, and then
Yeah.
you can get +1 so easily with Bax. He has two
Absolutely.
different ways.
Absolutely. Next
There's
up
bundle.
is Bundle. A legend returns to the PBO this season. I have to say, I'm a big Bundle fan. This guy, nah, he's Keldeo on crack for real. Like this guy, he's a unit.
Yeah, Specs bundle, very very dangerous. Boots
Oh,
bundle is
flip
pretty
pair.
good too. You can flip around with it.
Yeah.
It's just a really nice pivot mon, and it can be a pretty good cleaner. doesn't
Encore.
really s-
Got Encore too.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
it doesn't
taunt.
really sweep, but it's a
Mhm.
good. It's one of the best cleaners. It's
Yeah, you just
incredibly
finished the
fast.
game with it.
Yeah. The cool thing about Bundle is that it's a very classic situation. It has Hydro Pump, good stab, like good damage stab, and then it's Freeze Dry. So you have like perfect coverage. Ice Beam Freeze Dry also has perfect coverage. Almost perfect coverage rather. But those three moves together give perfect coverage, and then it has, like we said, a surprising amount of utility. Like it has Encore, has Taunt, Flip Turn and U-Turn. It also has like Aurora Veil. So if you just have a random Hail Setter, you know, maybe you can get on the cook.
Yeah. What if you just snow skate with bundle,
And also, if you're facing
got
like,
good
Overpound
defense.
Wellspring,
and then you just blizzard?
if you're facing like Overpound Wellspring, you can run U-turn, which is pretty cool.
Alright, next up. Oh, this is interesting.
Lou.
This interesting take. I haven't seen a Tinlu go so early in a long time. Okay.
Yeah, this is I know because this is like a mug Pokemon.
Ah,
and I know
okay.
Day's like pretty close to mug.
Okay.
This is like part of their kind of like itinerary of Pokemon, what they're comfortable with.
Okay.
So I get why it's happening. Tinglu's pretty fat. It never dies in one hit. I think it's literally impossible to kill in one hit.
It's hard.
And then it gets spikes and stealth rocks and all that good stuff. And it has ruination and earthquake. This is probably the
This
first
mon?
like out there pick.
Yeah, this is a little quirky for sure. But objectively, I mean, it's gonna be a fat ground that is always good in draft. It's your ghost resist. That's like so crucial in draft to have a ghost resist. And like you said, this thing is ungodly fat. It has all the hazards too.
There goes
Whirlwind.
Roaring Moon.
That's true. Next one up, we got the Roaring Moon. That's despicable stuff. That is.
Oh, I'm gonna say Incineroars. You better get Goldango with the next pick.
Oh, okay, chill.
Roaring Moon's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that from the Asheville Zoomers. It's really strong. The band set, I think, is the best set in my opinion.
You gotta run
Dragon
band.
Dancing. I don't like Dragon Dancing.
You gotta run
Mm,
band.
okay. I think
Yeah.
I think band
It's the same thing as Valiant. It's the Valiant.
Yeah.
People. Like you can do the Dragon
Setup
Dance
stuff,
booster
yeah.
energy thing, but it's maybe in this league it would work really well actually.
yeah, I
so.
think there's a lot of times where like people don't acknowledge like the coverage this thing has. Like it does get Stone Edge, it does get fucking X Scissor and like Zen Headbutt. It's like really weird coverage, but like it kind of gets the job done. It gets Roost
it gets
too.
nice coverage.
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it's a 140 attack stat. Like the thing just hits so hard, has fantastic stab knockoff and outrage and stuff.
Yeah, it's fast.
Got-
Interesting pick from the Zoomerils.
I
Okay,
think
I don't hate it.
Blaziken is good.
okay.
I think Blaziken's pretty good. We finally freed what's
Alright.
it called? Speed Boost.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't see a lot of Blaziken. I mean, the Blaziken I do see is like Z Blaziken because I'm a dirty Natax player. But like,
I'm playing this in a Natex league, and I'm not gonna lie, it's just annoying. Like I can win the game, but
Yeah.
like, I have Rotom Wash and Lando T, but it's just annoying because they just get speed for free.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't hate the pick. Like Swords Dance Speed Boost is pretty good. I think Blaziken's a little too high in points in this league. I think it's more accurate down at like 1.
Do you guys know that Blaziken has U-turn?
yes.
Yeah, which is
I
nice.
had no idea until like 2 months.
And it's got knockoff. I'm pretty sure, which is good.
Yep.
Did it always have U-turn?
I feel like for the past couple gens, yeah. I feel like it's been.
I had no idea.
I mean, it's because it's in Ubers and it's so useless in Ubers. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's got decent coverage. It gets Willow. I've seen the Willow set before.
Okay.
Fire fighting is not like a terrible defensive typing.
It's not
I've
great.
seen it work on like Poros, Paldea Blaze, and I've seen like
So-
Infernape do
sure,
it
sure.
defensively. But they
Okay.
also had Infernape had Slack Off.
Yeah, recovery. Yeah.
So I think this thing's probably gonna do some similar stuff to what you expect it to do, which is
Yeah.
speed boost sweep.
I think
This one, I would think, from what I've seen the couple times I played against it, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing's end up near the like kill leader.
I can see that. I think
I don't. I don't fully understand taking this over rock gouging fire. If you
Sure,
want the
sure, sure.
sweeping fire.
Well, no, I don't. I agree, but
I do think this is a mon that like it's not new toy syndrome, but it's like people haven't played with it in a long time, so they want to try it out. I think that's kind of the approach, which I can respect. And also, I think the biggest historic problem for Blaziken is that
it kills itself.
well, that it does kill itself, and you have to an SD, and then usually you have protect, and then you have stab and coverage. Like you kind of run out of move slots. So without protect, it's kind of like it is slow. It is base 80.
Rillaboom just got the.
Okay.
Rillaboom in the first
Nah,
round before they even get Sneasler.
I'm a hater of this Pokemon. This one's really good, but I hate this fucking Pokemon. It's so cancer.
I don't know if I fully understand the
Okay.
cooking that's going on right now. I'm assuming this is going to be a team that's like weak to ground.
Yeah.
So they're going to get.
Yeah, they could
Like,
be.
they're probably just they have a team in mind and they're trying to like Rillaboom's
That they
gonna
need
kind of-
Yeah.
Rillaboom.
I mean,
Rillaboom's like
I've seen that.
right? That's really where his value lies because he's like kind of strong, but like
Yeah.
really his value lies in being an enabler and being a
Yeah.
grassy glide at like end games.
Shit,
So-
Choice Band Rillaboom is no joke.
I need to see it kind of. Oh fuck.
Oh, this guy just got insta cooked. That was crazy.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Easily the best.
I gotta give a shout out. Uncertain Unknowns is the best name in the league.
Honestly, I respect it.
I love
The-
Uncertain Unknowns.
I feel like those two just made their drafts like worse by just being together like that.
Yeah.
Nah, he's drafting Indeedee.
That was
DOC and
very
Indeedee.
unfortunate for those two.
yeah.
Yeah, Indeedee can work. This is why you go Sneasler before Rillaboom because you can get another terrain
Yeah.
setter, but Rillaboom can't get an abuser. I mean, he can get Holy
There's
Shit,
some
I
other
guess,
ones,
but
yeah,
Sneasler's
but
just
it will
way
be
better.
it won't be as powerful for sure.
Yeah.
Glowking, the
Yeah.
legend.
I think at the end of the day, it's like Rillaboom does have a lot of utility options, and it does combo with some mons like Achalodon and like Petrarant, Metagross. Like it combos with mons that make them stick around longer. It has like a plenty of utility moves, Leech Seed, Knockoff, U-turn, taunt, all that bullshit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but like yeah, is it first pick worthy? I can't say I'm a fan,
No.
but
It's not.
at the end of the day, it's a pretty decent.
Kavorkas is good
one.
though. So maybe he has
Maybe.
something
Raven
extra.
took Glow King. I think this is a good pick. Glow King's good on pretty much every draft. It's
Yeah, you're so
probably the best
biased.
blue piece in the entire game.
Yeah,
It's,
Sol
it's
Galeos is throwing.
Okay. Then we come to Snake Pick. I mean, if you guys don't know what Glowking does, this was like the GOATmon ever. Just go look at it. I don't know.
It's literally the best Fatmon in the game.
It's really good.
It's the best defensive Pokemon.
It's
in the whole game.
it,
like
it's
maybe
really
except
good.
for Ho-Oh.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's just go here, look at everything, go, wow, it gets every move in the game. Good job. Okay. Now we move to Snake Pick. If you don't know what Snake Pick is, it means they get
Did they
pick back to back.
Darkrai Glow King?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, wait, guys,
Yeah,
we gotta take this one at a time, guys. We can't
Yeah,
be.
they're going super
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
So
yeah. Let's
talk about
relax.
Dirge and Gambit.
All right. So Gambit and Dirge on the Snake Pick.
So Galios told me he was doing this. I don't
You know, he's throwing.
fully.
All
Yeah,
right.
but-
Well, let's think about this objectively. All right. King Gambit is like the second most or like the most used Pokemon on the ladder. This Pokemon is a fucking menace. It is a unit.
I think my main issue with it is I think King Gambit was going to go undrafted, so he
Sure.
probably could have gotten this super
Sure.
late. If his team like literally revolves around it, then that's fun. I think Dirge is actually really.
Dirge is good.
Oh
Dirge
yeah.
is
I
underrated.
can
think
campaign
Dirge is
Dirge
good.
easy. Me and him
Yeah,
go back
that's
to the
good.
sandbox. But yeah.
The entire reason I lost to Whoopers in season fucking 4 is because of Dirge. 'cause
Yeah.
Dirge
Yeah,
exists.
sometimes you just can't beat it.
Nah, it's good.
I just didn't have any way to break through it because he can't set up on it, and
Yeah.
it's a
Worry
it can be
seed.
Willow, Hex,
It's-
it gets +1 for free with Torch Songs.
Yeah.
Torch Songs are one of the most broken moves
Yeah.
ever. It makes really passive Pokemon all of a sudden offensive.
Yeah,
because you can't
it's a
stick with Dirge.
yeah. Dirge ends up being able to wall what it needs to wall, spin block, and it can counter sweep, and it can punish you setting up on it because it has like Encore and shit, Roar.
Yeah.
So
And Will-O-Wisp.
yeah, it gets the job done.
Dirge is incredibly strong. So I think
It's
the
very
pick that's
good.
kind of out there is Gambit.
I
in terms
would
of
agree.
they probably could've
Gambit
gotten it
never
later.
gets drafted.
No,
But
which
if
is
he
kind of
really wants
criminal.
it and he has a plan for it, then I respect
Yeah.
the pick.
No, I mean, you could always respect going with your plan.
Alomomola.
Alomomola.
God damn it. Okay, these people are
I've
just
heard some
zooming rumblings.
across the board a lot of love for Alomomola. People think it's really broken.
Nah,
I think
Nah.
Alomomola is a pitfall at times in
nah,
terms
speak
of
for yourself.
setup, but
Yeah, I
In
think
Paldea decks, it's not. It's okay. In that
dex, it's broken. In that
first
dex, oh, that thing's a unit. But anyway, in Paldea,
I think it's getting a little overrated to go
Sure.
this. Like it's a 90-point Pokemon. I think it's getting a little
Yeah.
overrated to go.
Sure,
because I
sure.
think it's going to go this high in multiple drafts. So
interesting. Okay.
I think what's it called?
Please-
It's getting a little overrated.
Please, in our league, take Alomomola in the first round.
Right, please.
I do want to talk about Darkrai because
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Darkrai
Let's
Glowking's a
let's
really
talk.
powerful combination.
Yeah,
really good.
let's talk about
Yeah.
Darkrai. I think this one is really fucking good. Like
I
this,
think Raven is shaping up really well right now.
I agree.
Oh,
They-
who did he get before?
Gouging Fire.
Yeah, who did? Wait, who did?
Gouging? Oh, it's the Rillaboom guy. So-
Wait,
Rillaboom
actually,
Gouging
wait,
Fire.
that's
It
not
worked.
bad.
It worked.
Well,
Let's take this as Gouging Fire as his first pick and his second pick as Rillaboom.
that would
worked.
look way better. This is really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
No, this is interesting.
Cooked.
Okay. No. I told you guys, it's a combo. He cooking with the combo. But yeah, it's good. I think Darkrai is
Yeah.
pretty good. I also think Darkrai is deceptively bulky. Like 90 defenses
is.
flat is pretty good. Has really good coverage. The
It's
biggest.
the perfect teammate for Glowking.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Glowking giving it the nice slow switch with the chili reception's good. Nah, I
Mud
think
didn't have a gift for gouging just because it's so new.
I respect it. But yeah, so I
But,
Kawoka's looking pretty good.
Yeah, Rillaboom gouging is pretty decent. I still think you need like an actual user of the terrain to justify a
Yeah.
round. Like he needs
Oh,
a
shit.
Leecha or something like that.
Just
Gly-
get Meowscarada.
Gliscor is
Okay.
an incredible Pokemon. I think
Nah.
it's a worthy first round Pokemon.
Let me. I got this one. All right, guys. This Pokemon, he's a unit. This guy, he gets the job that you run the same set every week, unless you're playing against Roaring Moon. Then you run Fizdef. Other than that, it's Fidef every week. Spikes, Toxic, Earthquake, and either Protect or Utility move. It is so broken. He's the GOAT. Okay, this guy can't be status. Good knockoff switching, 2 good immunities, sets up spikes, sets up rocks, sets up toxic spikes, taunt, U-turn, knockoff. I ran Psychic Feigns last season for screens.
It also works.
Break
Nah.
screens. Yeah.
It works pretty well with Blaziken.
Yep.
works with its weaknesses pretty well. And Blaziken helps with like his ice weakness, and also he can get spikes up to help Blaziken swing.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good 1-2 right there. I'm pretty happy with that.
it's really good. It's like really good. It's good to get your ground type usually in draft early, and then having your like flying type generically defensively is very good too. So like getting 2-in-1 combo is like always good.
And like depending on the opponent's team, you could just run like sub protect toxic and
Absolutely.
just, like super
Just win.
Or even
super
SD.
cringe them to death.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
SD
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 really good.
95 attack, 95 speed. You got the earthquake.
Sub protect toxic taunt.
Yeah, I
I
mean
think Gliscor is a Pokemon that's definitely worthy of a first round pick.
Yeah,
so,
this-
getting it in the second is pretty.
It's
pretty
good.
value.
I picked
I picked
it.
the most benefited from no hidden power.
Hey,
I will say
he was still the GOAT with
I
hidden
noticed
power.
Great Tusk has yet to be taken.
Hey,
which is
that-
very interesting.
That's a good point. Tusk is on the board still. I believe there's a couple other ones, but I'm surprised. Let me take a look here.
Dio speed has not been picked.
Oh my god, the pro gamer analysis. You won't find it anywhere else, boys.
Zaz Future Vision.
Nah.
Didn't go correctly.
We're here, boys. We got the pro gamer analysis. Fucking subscribe, okay? Because then I said so.
So
Okay.
it's going. So
Tap in.
yeah, spike stacking is very clear what's going on. I think if you were going that angle, I would have liked Gliscor Golden Go slightly more, but Tinglu is still good.
Well,
Tinglu
so
stops with ghost moves.
yeah,
Well,
so
he's got the ghost resist.
yeah, so
ghost resist.
Tinlu Gold is a very old. It's an oldie but a goodie in this gen. Pre-home 1 DLC 1, no DLC 2. Before DLC 2, Gold Lu was like the gold standard on every team. Golden Go is like such a weird mon because
Yeah. Incineroars.
no.
Y'all better take Dio speed if it's still there.
Okay, wait. I don't know about that. This guy, he
He
needs.
needs it.
No.
He needs it.
No, he needs like. He needs
Listen.
like an Amorous. He needs like a hard hitter.
Annihilate is still on the board.
That's a good one.
Meowscarada is still on
Yep.
the board. All Ogrepons are still on the board.
And no Walking Wake has been taken, so it doesn't look like anyone is trying to set up
Yeah.
Sun yet.
No one's overtly shown Sun.
Yeah, both Ogrepons are still up as well. Very, very powerful mons. So I'll be curious to see what happens next. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I mean, all these these are pretty strong mons. Good Ninja's still up as well. Enam is up.
2 people got skipped pretty early on. So
That's true. Yeah, we might be.
That also has something to do with all the powerful mons still being alive.
Yeah, I will say, just because Golden Go is dumb and has Aegis Last typing, and has the best ability in the game ever seen, you just don't ever have to run investment on this thing. You can just always be Fizdef or Spidef, like always be bulky.
Yeah, I think bulky.
Yeah, I
bulky
think
is the way to
bulky
go.
nasty plot because you have 133
Bulky, nasty
base
plot.
is
Underway
really
attacks.
strong. Yeah, it's really strong. It also gets screens. It can set up screens as well. Has decent coverage. Gets trick. So if you do want to be like a scarf guy, it's also very effective. So Golden Go, hyper versatile mon. I'm a huge fan. Okay, well not really because the mon's cancer, but like
I really like Fat Golden Go. Yeah, Fat
It's really good.
Recover, Underway.
all right.
Yeah, you got to run the defensive.
Next pick just in, Cinder Ace. Okay.
Cinderace is pretty good. It's pretty straightforward what Cinderace does most of the time. It hits
Just
hard.
invalidate hazards.
Yeah, you can flip hazards back.
Yep.
It hits hard with Pyro Ball. It can U-turn out. It's a fast, strong fire type. It's good. I think it's pretty. Usually the trickery with Cinderace is like Swords Dance, Double Edge. I've seen that. Swords Dance, Double Edge,
Yeah.
Quick Attack. But it's usually like you know what Cinderace is going to do. It's going to be a strong physical attacker. The coverage moves can change from week to week, but you know Cinderace is just good. There's
I
really
mean,
nothing else to it.
at the end of the day,
Oh, and Willow. Like support Willow also is good.
yeah. I think Cinderace's best, most consistent spread is like Blaze, max HP, max speed, and you run Will-O-Wisp, Court Change, and you just complete support mon. You know, you got the classic starter bulk. You know, 80 HP, 75 defenses, takes a couple good hits. But in draft, it does have.
Really reclaimed that kind of thing.
In draft, it does have opportunities to like just SD in your forehead and then just like stab high jump kick you with like Libero and other like shenanigans. Even Choice Band is pretty good in draft. I think that is super successful because like Pyro Ball is very spammable and like really hard to switch into. And then U-turn always is good. It's pretty good, mom. All right.
New York Nickets draft Cantonian Slowking.
Okay.
Is this the guy who took? It is. Okay, so we got classic back Slowking.
Oh, this is the season 3 success. You're an
That
expert.
Slow King is looking pretty hot right here.
Yep.
It's I mean, it's standard. It's good. It's like snow without actually being snow. It's like all the benefits without having to commit to Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah, it's not as good as the real Glow King.
Yeah, but I still think Slow
Because
King.
it doesn't resist fairy.
Yeah, it's not. It's obviously not as good as Glow King, but I think
But-
Slow King's still very valuable.
But
I think you could have waited a couple of rounds.
I will say, getting your bulky water out of the way always feels good. You know, early in draft, you get your bulky water, don't gotta stress about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm taking backs and Dio speed. If it was there. Does still nobody take that? That's crazy.
Not yet.
Speed is unbeatable.
Hey, but hey, we got plenty of picks to go. I'm just saying.
Do they know that we changed the rules on this thing?
He is taking Alolan Ninetales. Okay.
Is that what's happening? Wait, where do you see that? Am I getting griefed?
I see the GIF.
Oh wait, the
The-
gift didn't
the
autoplay
posted.
for me.
That's
Oh.
an interesting pick.
Who does he have first? Who was his first?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look. Dragapult.
Oh.
two Pokemon that can
Quirky.
eventually set up. So, I'm hoping for a lot of strong setup. Is what I'm looking for B.
Yeah, you
a lot
need
of
Iron
setup.
Hands. You need Iron Hands.
I
on
need
that
like a
spot.
belly drum. Like I need Titan, and I need like because Dragapult can also set up skins. I need Titan, and then I need like a Swords Dancer. I need a Dragon.
No, you
Dancer.
know-
I need a lot of hard hitting attackers after these
Alright.
two enablers.
I'll give you guys some tech that I might have to tap into if I did this. Beartic. Beartic as a Terra Captain, a little Slush Rush guy, a little SD guy, could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I think there's a lot of good lower tier mons that can really use this. I also think on the the crackback here for B, I think picking something like Quaquaval is like very strong. Good spinner, good setup sweeper.
Yeah, and also yeah. So Quaquaval would be huge because Quaquaval can like literally set up by itself.
Yep.
Quaquaval is so good.
It can
Quaquaval is
set up,
disgusting.
Like, without even trying to.
Fantastic
And behind,
movie.
if it was behind like a veil or two
Yeah.
screens, it would just be so easy for Quaquaval to freaking snowball.
Yeah.
So what about Manaphy?
You could.
Manaphy could be very strong too. Basically, anything that's like a really strong setup Pokemon, I think is what should happen next for B, because she has two really good enablers.
Yeah.
And obviously, like Polt can be set. Like Polt could be Dragon Dance behind
Yep.
an Aurora Veil, and that could work too.
Yeah.
But in terms of like their strongest roles, I think they're both strongest as enablers. So now she wants a Pokemon that's strongest as like a sweeper.
You.
That's what.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but
she also has like, I mean, she probably has like the best dragon type in the format, a pretty decent fairy type. Like, she picks up a steel type.
Get Scizor.
Hey, Scizor, that gets the yes, sir. That would get the job done.
Mega Scizor.
Okay, relax.
Bring it in.
Where's my mega Metagross? A little.
That's crazy.
yeah, and so Titan can Terra in this league.
Yep. But yeah, so I mean, it's just straight up offense. I respect it. We'll see what B can cook up here. I'm trying to think of other.
Not for sure straight up offense because she could just draft fat, but theoretically.
Okay, it should be
that's
offense.
straight up-
In
yeah,
that, it's
theoretically,
going in that direction. That is what. That's
yeah,
what
it
we're
should be
seeing.
offense, hopefully.
Okay.
In my heart, I want to see Iron Hands in this one.
Okay,
This puts
that's kind of
Swords in.
cute. That's kind of quirky.
The
Kind of
Swords
cute.
in.
So far, I'm liking the Ravens team, Darkrai, Glowking.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's good. That's the best.
That's
I like Bax plus Slowking. That's pretty standard. And then I'm liking
oh,
what's
okay,
it
boys.
called?
See, the goat is here.
Golden
there
Goat
goes
is good.
Great Tusk.
The goat.
Great Tusk at the end of round 2.
Well, I mean, he is him.
Who else does he have in his squad?
He was first pick. He was
No, he wasn't.
He has Spectrier and Great Tusk.
No,
oh
he's not Spectrier.
oh no, he was the second guy. Was it Valiant?
He got Valiant. Valiant,
So-
Great Tusk.
Hey.
Valiant and
In
Tusk.
terms of just pure strength, this team is looking.
Straight up the
You
gate.
better, you better get a steal, my man.
Well, he needs something that is going to punish. Like, he needs like a good poison, a good steel. Like, he needs something that's gonna punish the fairies. Like, he needs a good fairy killer.
A Alolan Muck.
Normal muck,
The
honestly.
Tapu killer.
The normal muck. That guy would put in some work
Man,
today.
Great Tusk plus Valiant. That's probably the craziest 1-2 we've seen in a while.
No, that is just pound for pound, probably the
Yo,
two best picks
dude,
you can get.
Who is that? Is that
Just
which team
Detroit.
is that?
That's
Zoroark?
the Detroit
Yeah.
Zoroarks.
Zorarks, take Dio speed and just go gas.
No.
Forget it.
I'm
Don't
telling
listen to
no,
that.
I'm telling you
Just
on the
go gas.
on the crackback on pick 3, please pick Empoleon. Get your Bulky Water, get your Steel type, get a Rooster, get a Rocker. Like,
That's what you want to do if you want to win, but if you want to be funny,
okay, yeah, if you want to have fun,
Get Dio speed.
actually just go Model Fighting.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah,
Pelicans
no,
up
they
here.
took Blaziken already.
Oh shit.
He needed Blaziken.
Just pick up Infernape.
Yo, he's not even weak to fairy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
these were getting skipped. It's
That's crazy.
Chapel Hill and Totemham are the two that aren't here right now.
All
Dude, how
right.
do you miss the draft?
I don't know, man.
Yo, I hope they're alive. It'd be crazy. Turning into Gengar.
There's
over
there's
Those two are gonna have
there's
to
no
pick
way
this
you're
draft.
putting that out on the fucking stream. Yeah, hopefully they're not dead. Hopefully they didn't.
Ottawa takes Hands. Oh, so Hands. is
Iron
gone
Hands,
already.
my man.
Okay, we
Spectre Hands.
we can
That's
discuss.
crazy.
We can
Yo,
discuss
he gets
about
Spectre
hands.
Hands. Will somebody take the MDO
Hands
speed
is,
already?
Hands is rapidly rising in popularity.
Okay.
in the PBO.
He's great. He's an amazing
Let's talk
guy.
about
Yeah,
hands.
he's really good.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Terra hands. There's no Terra on
I
hands
think in
this
season
league,
3
but
in both drafts it didn't get drafted.
okay. This mon is like, if you're good at EVing and using your EV points well, you can do a lot of interesting calcs, and you can almost guarantee to go 1 for 2. I think in most matchups. I think
Yeah,
this
it
mon
is absolutely ridiculous.
is a complete unit. Like, it is very strong. It has all the Hariyama moves, which is way too many.
Yeah, that thing has all the punches,
Or-
play rough, earthquake.
Yep.
Face
Heavy
out,
slam, whirlwind,
punch.
play rough. Yeah.
Spectre Hands Corviknight is a pretty cool combo. I don't really know how they
Yeah.
work together too much.
Next pick,
But,
yeah.
they're 3 good Pokemon, so like I don't hate it.
We'll see. I'm a little concerned that while he does have good mons, like objectively, he his type alignments not
Yeah,
so
that's-
congruent.
It all don't,
Honestly,
really
like,
mesh in a way.
He
that
could
I
have gone right there. He could have just gone crazy offense. I can't have Spectre and see Meowscarada and Dio Speed and not take any of these guys.
I mean, if he picks up a very strong dark type, like Hisuian Samurott, for example, like this
Yeah.
guy, he's on the cook. Like that would be really good conditions.
Yeah, so
Give
it
me
seems like
40
we're just
seconds.
at this point we're just straight up skipping Chapel Hill and Tottenham
Yeah.
and not even giving them a chance.
Zorark, if you're on this, I'm just pick it. Don't let Incineroar get Dio Speed. Don't let him do it.
Bro, you better be picking Dio
Cook
Speed
your
tomorrow, dog. You can't be gaslighting these people.
No, I'm being 100%. I would take him. This is the 3rd round.
I mean, we're probably gonna leave them with a few, based on the way this is going. We're gonna leave them with a few good pieces. Like Tottenham can still pick like Meowscarada. I guess.
Yeah, there's plenty of good mons still open, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes down. I'll
Yeah.
be very curious to see what
What's
kind of
Detroit have? He's the 2 fighting types, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Valiant
he's
and
got
Tusk.
Valiant and Tusk.
Please
Pretty
Empoleon.
nasty.
You just pick
I
Empoleon.
swore again.
It is so good. It is so good.
You need some speed like Tyreek.
Here,
Hill.
Dio Speed, he's doing it.
Deoxys-
No way!
Deoxys-
Dude, I'm telling,
I told
I'm,
you.
I'm,
I
t-
told you.
I'm telling you, boys. Like, you won't find a finer analysis crew here, boys. That's
Detroit's going absolutely nuclear. They
Okay.
just-
I told you. This dude is my avatar in this league.
Detroit is
Detroit
literally
Alright.
down
let's talk about Dio Speed then, because this guy's a unit. This guy is him. So, I mean, he's the fastest Pokemon in the.
Plot now.
That's correct.
Cool.
This mon, I think, is incredibly good. Like, it puts up. It's the
It
best
is.
screen setter in the
Yeah.
game. It's the best anti-lead in the game. It's the best hazard setter in the game, and it gets nasty plot. And it's the fastest Pokemon in the game. Very similar to
Yeah.
Dragapult because you're so fast. Like,
Other than the lucky.
Yeah, you run max.
Like, look at this.
HP, Max special attack.
like this is
You
the
need
normal
no-
set because you need no speed on this Pokemon. Like, you're faster than every mon in the game. You're faster than
Yeah.
Spectria with no investment at all. Like,
Detroit,
it's so
you need
broken.
To get some fucking, you need to get some fucking hazards out here.
I mean, he has the best.
This is my team. I'm just drafting
He,
Detroit's team.
he has the best spinner in the format. He has the best hazard setter in the format.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a unit. He's
Now he just needs. I will say he needs like cause you had Gloking on your team last season, Azah. That
Yeah.
was he needs some defensive backbone,
Yeah. He
Yeah.
needs, what's he need?
like a Mungus
Hydrapple.
maybe, or
Hydrapple.
Hydrapple.
he needs
No,
something
yeah.
to come in and take a hit because he can't have
Pecharon.
this all offense.
Pecharon. Get me Pecharon.
No.
All offense, it's just not going to work, I'm afraid. But it is looking good.
Yo, but Ben, this is the beginners league.
Yeah.
He's just gonna spam setup.
Ogerpon Teal.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. So, I'm a big fan of this mon when it can Terra. I think the +1 speed is super nasty. It cannot Terra. So, it's just generic grass guy. But he's still an
it's a
Ogerpon.
Standard grass type. It hits kind of hard. It gets sword stance, which is nice. It can have an item, which all the others
Yeah.
can't, which is cool.
Yep.
I think
will
sometimes
say, I find it doesn't have the coverage to not get walled by like a lot of steals
Yeah.
and a lot of it gets the superpower. I think,
Yeah,
right?
superpower,
But-
low kick, stomping tantrum.
yeah, and,
these
like, poisons.
Ogerpon sets are surprisingly good defensively if you run a bulky set.
Yeah,
I think like Leech spiky shield spikes could come a lot. Leech
Interesting.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Synthesis.
Grass type in draft I think is more useful because there's always a steel and poison on your team. So like
okay.
you need a ground resist
Yeah.
that's like real.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, it still has encore taunt spikes, like, a lot of utility options. It is still 110 speed, right? Good speed tier. It's pretty decently bulky.
Yeah.
Hits
I don't
pretty
fully
hard.
Understand. I guess like there's a plan points wise because I don't fully
Yeah.
understand taking this over one of the better Ogerpons.
Yeah,
Even
yes.
like the Rock, I believe, is better than this, and they're the same point value.
The Rock
But-
is good.
Yeah,
The
the
Rock
Rock
is-
is pretty unique for sure. He has some unique aspects for sure.
100% accurate Rock offense is good.
So it's like I don't know. I think it's an okay pick, but
Yeah.
it's probably
This
not
is my-
necessarily needed. Here.
This is my man with Excalibur and Slow King.
Yeah, this is back.
Hey,
smoking.
I'll be honest. That guy, he picked up some really he picked up the easy stuff. He picked up the classic bacon and eggs, like it's always gonna be good. Now you got to put a little paprika on, a little spice.
You
You know,
need some speed, man.
I'll give him it. I'll give him
I
it.
think Enam here could be strong in Enam.
Oh, bro, if this guy,
Yeah,
he just takes
ass shit.
yeah, he just takes my season 2 draft and Amber's
I
backs
think
plus
back
Loki.
smoking Enam would be very, very strong.
That'd be crazy.
It would be. Yeah.
I've convinced myself.
If you're
it's a
not
good
worried
Enam.
about the fairy weakness, just take me out Scarada too.
That's a good
You
mon.
need some fast shit.
I think Enam here would be really good. I like that pick a lot if he takes it.
We'll see. We'll see what he cooks up. I'm open to
Yo,
it.
Annihilate is still there.
Yeah, he could take Annihilate. I think that would be fine.
I don't know. I think
Usually I like teams built around Annihilate, but it seems like there isn't one.
Yeah.
So
You could get Iron Shreds.
Treads would be great. I would have, yeah, Treads or Enam are both fantastic picks here.
Agreed.
Treads being a lot available in the third round is actually huge.
Yeah. What else is here?
Treads Slowking Backs is actually so fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
Treads or Enam, I think are both very valuable.
Yeah, just fuck it and pick Kyra. Just
Kyra
run
plus-
double.
what is wrong with you,
Just run it.
bro? You give the wackest advice.
Mash at their weakest points.
Just keep running the same moves. I like it.
Hey, it would work. You gotta survive it twice.
That's actually so funny.
Twice.
We used to run Tauros and Persian, because Persian was a second. Tauros.
Okay,
Enam
Alright.
is incarnate.
okay, Grandpa. Back to the home.
There we
Like,
go.
relax. Relax. No one needs to hear with the Gen 1 strats. That's crazy. That's funny. Okay, hey, I'm telling you, we got the best analysis. That's a fact. Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
this guy's the
that's good.
GOAT.
Oh,
That's a
no,
good
he
team.
just drafted the. Am I tripping? Oh yeah, incarnate. All right, yeah, he drafted the right one.
Okay, so,
Okay, I was confused. I forgot which was which. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he got Enam. I think this is really good. I think this is a really-
as the only person to ever win the league with them on, let me tell you, this thing is too strong. It hits so hard. It is so hard to switch into. Between Moonblast, little Earth Power action, a little Mystical Fire here. You got perfect coverage. It's hard to switch into. And then your last move, you almost always just run Healing Wish because, like, there's no reason not to run Healing Wish. This is just the special side too. Obviously on the physical side, we got Contrary, Play Rough. We got Superpower Contrary bullshit. We got all kind of crazy stuff.
Star Raptors take Scream Tail.
Scream
They
Tail,
have
baby.
they have one of the better support mons in the game now.
Yeah.
To go with their Cinderace and Bundle to average
Okay.
base 150 speed. Holy
Hey,
shit! His
They're
team is
fast
so
guys. I mean, Screamtail's a good mon. Like, objectively, this mon is a very good support mon. It's tanky. It's a fairy type. Always good to get your fairy type out the way. Super crucial.
Yeah, I think Screamtail's unbelievably
It's very strong.
good in draft. In ladder, it sucks. But
Oh,
in
well,
draft,
I don't know if it
very,
sucks.
very
It's pretty good. So we'll see what
There
happens.
goes
Here.
Meow.
Oh,
it's
nah,
Meow,
but this,
Golden Go, Pinglu.
nah,
That's pretty good.
There you
this
go.
guy's
There
on
you go.
demon time. This guy's on the
I
OU
told
cook.
you because they took Dio speed.
He's
So
a
we had
good,
to take
he's a
Meow
good.
Corrada.
I will say we do be calling this stuff immediately. We're somehow calling them on and the team at the same time. We're on the same. Well, on the fucking ball.
I think Meow, Tinglu, Golden Go is really good. I think the best draft so far is that Enam back Slowking. I think that's
Yeah.
nasty. But I'm coming around on Tinglu Gold now that Meow is here. This is a good rounded out 3.
Yeah, this
Pretty-
this
Yeah,
is
that's-
really strong.
That's a really nice 3.
It-
Because
This-
Meow, it's 2 dark types, but they're not really dark types, and you have one of the
Yeah,
best fairy resistors
the-
ever.
Yeah,
so-
it's also like they don't function. Like your Meowscarada's never
Yeah, they
taking
don't
a fairy
focus them
hit.
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
not
you're
at all.
you're never taking the fairy hit anyway, so like it doesn't matter too much.
My man did miss out on the Tinglu Patcheron combo though.
Hey, he can still pick it up. That's all I have to say. You know, plenty
I
of time.
would.
I mean, here's
Take
Golden
it.
Go. I'm not taking another Ghost. I got Golden Go.
Alright, so let's see. Who does the Sylveons have?
Yeah, they're picking next.
Primarina Blood Moon.
Oh
Why do
my!
you see them
What
take
is
Moon
this?
or Primarina?
The fucking Claw's Eye. The guy.
Claude's there.
The
The
pot-
legend.
God, this guy.
Alright,
He's nasty work.
Clodsire, Roaring Moon, Primarina. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good team.
Yep.
Clodsire is like, in my opinion, one of the masters of hazard control. It gets all of them.
Yeah.
Not control necessarily, but setting up hazards. I mean, and it's also
Toxic
a
is
really nice-
matters now in the game because everything doesn't have it.
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah, and it's also a really nice wall. Really incredible wall in my opinion. I think Water Absorb is very viable as well as
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Unaware.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And Drapple.
Oh,
This
okay.
is interesting. Gliscor. He's got your team.
Hey.
He's got Gliscor, Hydrapple.
Hey, all I have to say is tap into the DMs. I made it to finals. I can get you to win the chip at a very, very low price. That's all I have to say. No,
You're not gonna respond to him if he sends you a message.
that's cap. If you just to prove these guys wrong, tap into my DMs. I'll hook you up. I'll help you out. Just to spite these guys.
I think this is probably it's an interesting pick. I think Hydrapple. I don't know. You had it. You barely brought it. You
Well,
brought it
I
like twice.
believe in Hydrapple. Hydrapple is good.
I'm an expert. Okay.
I think having it with Gliscor means you need to have.
Yeah,
like, a
I don't know
really
why
good
he
water.
drafted it with Blaziken.
You need a
but it's
really
good.
good water.
Okay.
And you already have Blaziken, so that's good.
Okay,
for
okay.
Ice, I guess.
Here's the tech. You get Empoleon now. You get Empoleon, and we're chilling. Or you get
Everybody gets
That
Empoleon.
would probably be good. You get
you
Empoleon.
like you need a very good ice resist, but you need a mon that will continue to stay around in the game. We don't want no temporary bullshit like Rotom Wash or anything. We need like hyper consistency, like Vaporeon. Pick up Vaporeon. We could do that as well. It's a similar thing to what I did
There you
with
go.
Alamomola. And there's your core. Those are your 4 mons you win every week.
Tread.
You're cooked.
That finally goes off the board way later than I
About
expected.
time.
Who else does Forka have? Isn't his team good?
Yeah, is that the
Uh,
Doctor right?
Rillaboom? No, he's
Oh,
Rillaboom,
okay.
gouging treads.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So
I
this
like
is
it.
good.
Okay,
I
treads
still
loose.
don't fully understand.
Didn't I tell this guy to get Iron Shreds?
Bro, we call
I
everything.
did.
We're
I
the
definitely
best.
said that.
We're the best. I
I
will.
still don't fully understand the Rillaboom.
Okay.
Until Halucha gets drafted, I don't see the vision.
Well,
But
to be
once he
fair,
gets
he is-
Halucha, it looks pretty good.
He took Rillaboom and has drafted 2 things weak.
We,
to
yeah,
Earthquake.
it's for sure a
which is
vision.
good. That's what I said he should do: is draft guys weak to ground.
Yeah.
You know?
My man
It's
took
really
Incineroar, the legend.
And certain unknowns drafts Incineroar. So he's got a Lomomola, Incineroar, Sneasler. I don't.
The
feel like
greatest
he's doing-
Pokemon of all time.
I don't
Fuck that
feel like
mon.
he's doing either.
No, I will say Incineroar is like, especially if it's his Terra Captain, like
it has to be.
he can get some shy stuff. Again, another good Ghost
Raven
Resist.
gets Dondozo.
Oh come on, man! What? Nah, don't.
Kind of dampens this team for me, which I really liked. But
Nah,
Raven
I know Raven likes Dondozo a lot.
go whoa.
But Dondozo's a mon that in draft can get taken advantage of very
Mm-hmm.
easily. I know Raven likes him a lot though, but
Yeah.
I
You
just
have to
think,
play.
like,
If I was gonna
against-
play it,
against
you have
really-
to play it. You have to play it as a win condition, but it's really just better Avalon.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I feel like it just gets taken advantage of too much in draft at times. Like it can be kind of played around.
That's one of those things that's just way better on ladder.
But I
And
will
it's-
say,
Darkrai Dondozo. I mean, I still really like the Darkrai Glow King thing. But
I will- okay.
I feel, and I also feel Dozo could have gone later.
I will say, he does have 100 base attack with the stab wave crash, and his body press. Like this thing does do kind of damage. It's not like a complete
I think
potato.
it could be good.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it
it's
could
not
be
a
good.
complete potato. I've seen AV
It's
do
just
well
like-
in
I
draft.
don't think anybody would have taken it though.
No, I agree. I don't know if you should pick it now, but I do think the mon in general has some value. All right, next up, we're back on the snake pick. We got Donphan.
Donphan. So as the
Secret Ninja.
I suppose along with Ottawa, I'm the resident Donphan user. So I'll just say Donphan. This is pretty high for it, but it's an incredible spinner. It's just so
Yeah.
reliable in what it does. It's really strong. It's really fat on the physical side. It can be assault vest. It gets ice coverage, which is something you don't see. Like really reliable
Dude,
ice
it gets-
coverage.
it
It gets
gets-
ice shard.
It gets ridiculous
It does.
coverage. Gunk shot,
It,
ice.
If it only
Ice
had the
coverage
Volt Switch.
knockoff.
Donphan is so unique in its ability to be like so perfect at what it does, and it's so
Yes.
reliable at that. It gets rocks up so well. It gets rapid spins so well. It's just so reliable. I brought season 3 and 5. I brought it pretty much every week. It was always my spinner. I've run like max attack. I've run choice band before. It's not weak at all. I think like I was doing a ton of damage with earthquake
Yeah.
to like your aloe, for
I
example.
I do think
Like-
it's just it's a very hyper consistent thing. Always gets picked up. It's quite shiced. Okay, next up we got the Greninja. Okay, well Greninja's him. You know this guy.
Yeah, Greninja's nasty.
He's always good. He's always good. He gets spikes up. Got crazy good coverage. Gets sludge wave as we mentioned in the chat. Just out to Dawn. But
And
yeah,
in Kalos slash whatever this
Yeah.
is,
La-
Neon, it's a 2-time champion, back-to-back
Hey,
seasons.
it
See,
it gets the job
if
done.
it can be
Yeah,
champion.
it's hyper good. It's like Muscarada, Muscarada basically. So cannot be bad. It's some goat shit for real. All right, next up we're working our way back up the ladder here, and we get little Rotom Wash. Truly a top 5 mon of all time. Okay, he's here.
Yeah. Rotom Wash is very versatile. I also think Rotom Wash is a 2-time champion, if I remember correctly.
I have no idea, to be honest.
So yeah,
Rotom Wash.
ulting around, Hydro Pump, Trick, Choice Scarf, defensive with Willow, that works too. It does a lot of things really, really well. It's pretty easily the best Rotom.
Yeah.
I think
Unknowns.
Yeah, hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. We gotta finish the Rotom. Shit's OP.
Oh, Rotom Wash.
Yeah.
I think so. This is who took it? Is this Raven? Oh,
Yeah.
Raven took Rotom Wash. I think I like everything Raven's doing. If they drop Dozo for literally any other 140,
Yeah, why did they take
it could be really
Rotom
good.
and then Dondozo?
I don't know.
Dozo and then Rotom. I think literally if Dondozo gets dropped and something else picked up, this could be a really good team.
Okay. Potential, boys. Potential. Yeah, I mean, Rotom Wash is fucking. He's him. You know, Hydro Pump, good coverage. One weakness. He's him.
Yeah, Rotom Wash is crazy.
All right.
Uncertain. All right. This is.
How do we feel
I'm
about
officially-
Gog?
I'm officially on the. I think Garg without Terra is like still pretty good because it can like force prep, and like Salt Cure can be annoying and force switches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was going to get drafted, and I'm officially of the opinion that this team is pretty weird.
Well, which
This,
What is it? What's the thing?
It's Sneasler, Elomomola, Incineroar, Garganical stuff that we have. going on.
yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. what
Seems
that is.
unique. I mean,
Well, you got to keep in mind this is the uncertain unknowns.
Yeah, so I'm just
it's on brand. He has a brand to
He's
He's gonna
uphold.
What's
pull
going
up.
on
He's
here?
gonna pull up. He's going 8-0.
I like it. I like it. I mean, I will say. I mean, I agree. As much as I love Gog on the ladder because he's my guy, but like, yeah, he without Terra, he's a different mon. He does have really good coverage though. You know, got the punch, he's got the heavy slam, got the EQ, body press. Like, he got some shit on the go, but
Yeah, you can run like Bandit. I've seen Bandit before.
oh,
which
that's
is cool.
shiced. But I will say his ability is so broken, can't be statused and resist ghost. Like, how can you say no? You know.
it's good.
So
It's weird they gave such a random Pokemon. Like literally.
It's
like,
so
the
good.
name of the
The
game,
best
such a-
ability in the world.
yeah, it's so good.
And Salt Cure keeps going. Even
Oh
if it
yes,
dies.
immediately.
I
It's
don't
so
know why they
good.
gave him so much shit. I don't know why they wanted him to be so good.
Alright,
Because he looks like Minecraft.
because he looks like, yeah.
Kaborka
Do you-
takes second in kills last season in Florges.
Florges.
In Neon Division.
Wait. Kabuka has a freaking, what is it? I don't know. I'm losing it. What is
He's
his
got
team?
treads. Oh, so he's got his fire dragon or his dragon steel core,
Okay.
dragon steel fairy. It's floor just treads, gouging fire, which is
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
Nah, but like this guy is kind of cooking. No, like he's cooking the league. No, he's
Yeah.
This is
looking
very
pretty
Sean.
good. I
That's when you
still-
get Treads as your
I'm
third
gonna
round
keep
pick.
saying
Your
it.
team.
I don't
Oh,
do
there you
my
go,
moves first.
Empoleon.
Wait, who is this? Is this him? Oh, he is him. Okay, wait. Nah, this guy, he got to tap in. He's got to tap in. He better subscribe to my YouTube.
I'm pretty
But
sure he is listening. He typed in chat.
ah,
before, so
fuck.
he's-
Okay, well now, okay, I'm a master. I will say this one is pretty good. You know, got some knockoff. Got some. It doesn't get scald anymore,
Yeah,
but
Empoleon's
Yep.
really good utility. It helps
little
Blaziken out a
defog.
lot.
No defog. Oh, defog. Nope. But it gets roost. So that's the important part. It gets roost. Knockoff. Flip turn. Haze.
Knock, it has flip.
Haze is good.
And you
Roar
can
is
also
good.
run it the competitive agility.
Yeah.
stat, which I did a few
It-
times when Valiant's had it.
Yeah, it does. It does have a good offensive stat in that regard. And competitive in general is nice, especially when he's running a bulkier spread. Like he's gonna get hazards up, and so if they're gonna defog on him, like he has an immediate defog punish is nice as well. I mean his team. You know, I respect it. He saw the success. He had to copy greatness.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
I
goal.
remember now. We helped this guy out, didn't we? The Sydney Sylveon.
Oh.
He's kind of like taking what we planned. It's just instead of backs, it's throughout Roaring Moon, if I remember correctly.
That's okay. All right, so yeah, this guy, you got the Claude Mandibuzz combo. That's shiest. That's a
Plot
good.
Mandibuzz is really, really incredibly strong. I had it in Kingpins, and I thought it was broken. How easy it was to navigate with.
Yeah, that's very strong.
Having Primarina as your ice resist with that is pretty good.
Not
I think
bad.
you probably need like a bulkier fire type now, or you need more ice resist because you also have Roaring Moon,
Okay.
who's weak to ice.
Yeah.
But
I mean, well, you good.
yeah. Overall, though, I really am liking the way that team's shaping up.
Yeah, I mean, Mandibuzz got hit. Basically walked off the whole we cut every move out of the game narrative because it gets by level up.
For
Yeah,
some reason.
knock, U-turn, toxic,
defog,
defog,
for some
yes,
reason.
roost. Like it is truly the best support mon you could probably
Because
get.
it actually learns those moves, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it's all by level up. Yep.
Ingrained in its move
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Very strong. It is very reliant on boots, so knockoff spam does kind of suck. But
Incineroar's he's
That's
got
fine.
Raging
I'm
Bolt.
making Day's team a lot now.
well, break it down for us. You
So Day's got Meowscarada, Ting Lu, Golden Go, Raging Bolt.
nah, that's
You
some
better
nasty
get a-
work.
This is looking really, really nasty in my opinion.
Yeah,
He's
it's
hella weak to
Probably
ice though.
Remember, Incineroar's is my guy, and
Three guys weak to ice.
who
No
else?
Bolt
Zoroark.
yet, though. Get like Vaporeon or something, and this team's looking pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think.
I gotta figure out what Zoroark needs. my
Okay,
main
wait.
guy.
I don't think we can ghost them. I don't think
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
I
DM
used-
from
I used
Soaring.
Raging Bolt. I used Raging Bolt, and Raging Bolt was, in my opinion, really, really strong.
Mm.
It didn't really get a lot of kills for me, but it's really good at pivoting. I like Assault Vest a lot. I think Specs is pretty good. I think just Booster can be good, but when you do that, you have to limit yourself to like when you want to bring it out. You have to like decide that. But with like hazards that Ting Lu provides and Golden Go blocking them, I think Bolt has a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
to like clean end games pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the boost energy set's very strong, and Calm Mind's very good. Even just AV generically still like it soft checks a lot of things. I mean, the stats on Bolt is very nasty. The 125 HP on the 90 defenses like is very strong. 137 Draco is very despicable. Like it's hard to switch into. Yeah, I know.
102 Arena,
Okay,
I guess.
I got it. I got it. I mean, I don't know what his team is, so break down the team for me because
It's Bundle, Cinderace, Screamtail, and this.
okay, let me break it down. This mon is a little bit of a special one for me. This mon is so good. Like I think this one is criminally underrated. 120 attack. I got 100 defenses off rip. It is a really good defensive like utility mon with spin, synthesis, knockoff, taunt, U-turn. Like it gets all the nice utility moves, but offensively with the 120 attack, this thing cooks and fries teams. Power whip, if you hit it, cooked. Triple axle, if you hit him, cooked. Play rough, knockoff, high jump kick. Like this thing gets so many moves, like so many high base power moves with the 120 attack couple. Like it's so strong. It gets really good coverage, and then it has a really unique ability with the anti priority move. Is pretty strong. It like lets you like super check things like Mammal Swine, for example, and like other quirky things like Gambit. Like this will always be Gambit because Gambit can never sucker you, like stuff like that. It has really interesting interactions with specific things, mons. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this mon. I think this mon is good defensively, really good offensively, and then very strong utility. It
I
just
think Serena's pretty good. I think this might have been a little bit of a reach this early.
yeah, it could be early. I agree.
And also, I don't know if because like he's reaching for a spinner, obviously, right? But I don't know if he needed a spinner when he has like Cinderace, who literally like.
Well,
Yeah,
well, the thing
definitely.
about Cinderace is like you put rocks up, and then you court change, and they put rocks up again. Like you having
Yeah.
spin is nice with Cinderace, just because like
Yeah, like he needed a spinner obviously later, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he needed to do it round
Well,
four. Like he wasn't that
y-
desperate.
no, I would agree. I will say there's a lack of spinners in Paldea though. Take what you can get. That's what I got for you. That's kind of the analysis I got.
Yeah, there's like 4 good ones, then everything else sucks.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about another fucking Goatmon. All right, what is
Alright, so I'm looking at Vex, Caliber, Slowking, Enamorous.
I was gonna say he should take Heatran.
No,
Is that the
nah,
crazy
nah.
team? Oh no, it's not the crazy
No,
team.
this is the backs. Now this guy is winning the league. No, like this guy
This
is.
team seems unbelievably strong.
Wait, how many points has he got
It's
left?
actually gonna be top heavy because he's got like 4 really crazy high point.
Nah,
guys.
that's crazy.
But this team seems unbelievably strong at the moment.
It does seem like OU in a can, but we'll see. You know, that's not a bad thing. I mean, I do think he's gonna taper out points wise. You know, he's gonna have to stop picking up the 30 and 40 point mons. We'll see what he can cook up with there because it does.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just win these mons every game, +1.
But I love Heatran. I like Specs Heatran a lot. I think.
You're cringe as fuck. I mean, it's good, but Spadef Heatran's the goat.
Heatran's underrated.
I'll give you that.
Because everyone likes to run it defense.
My man Zoroark kind of needs Jirachi here.
To go with deal speed, more knockoff.
Kelios took Arcanine, which is
Let's talk about. I think this mon is criminally underused. Like, I think this mon is more than just choice band spam. Like, I think it's very good choice band spam with Flare Blitz. Like the Rock Head combo is nasty, nasty work with like head smash and whatnot. But I do think like I've seen a lot of anti-lead Arcanine just like with rocks and E-speed and like that, and I think that's okay. I've seen Intimidate's also like just a generically good ability, and Flash Fire is objectively a good ability, but it's really hard to beat the whole head smash, rock head, no switching allegations. Like this stuff is very strong. It does.
I don't know if B is taking full advantage of his 2 amazing screeners.
Yeah, not
Okay.
yet.
Ogerpon and Arcanine Hisui are
Not a lot. Yeah,
Well, to be fair, they did steal hands.
They what hands?
No, they
Ottawa stole hands, yeah.
That's
Zoroark
fair.
could take a Moongus here to it. That would be good.
But yeah, no.
Warwick's I think needs to chill out and take a defensive guy, something fat. I think
Yeah, a Moongus would be good. Zoroark, take a Moongus or Jirachi.
We'll see. We'll see. I think I'll be curious to see. We're curious to see what happens here. I mean, everyone has some hard hitters for sure. What the bro?
I
What
was
is he?
gonna say Dragonite too. That's
Nah,
so weird.
nah. You can't take credit for this. You can't just be like,
No, I'm telling you, I should.
no.
Said it.
Chat,
Damn
you
it.
heard him. You heard him. Chat. He play back the VOD. He didn't say shit.
he's got Valiant, Tusk, Speed, and Dragonite.
Nah, but
I
like,
swear to God, I was gonna say
He's got
Dragonite.
a lot
This-
of strong guys. I think I'm starting to like it less and less the more.
Well, because he's got 3 Fairy Week guys.
yeah,
The more he
again-
gets off getting something fat, the more I don't love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dragonite is huge bulk. If it wasn't weak to,
Yeah,
he's got 2 terrible ice weaknesses and
Yeah, his
2
team's
terrible
really
Fairy Weak.
yeah, his
Like
team's
they
really
just, right now,
strong.
you just click Moonblast and win.
He's just got an accumulation of a ton of really strong guys with no real cohesion.
Yeah. His
Dude, Zoroark, you better take a Moongus with the next pick.
Yeah, Amoonguss.
Actually, now you have to take because you got another ice weakness. You got to
Okay,
take
boys.
Jirachi.
I have to ask because I'm the #1 hater, so I have to make sure he looks like an idiot in chat. Orange wants to know in chat who is winning the draft so far.
It's
Thoughts?
Ting Lu, dude.
I think Day or the New York Knicks. One
Okay.
of those two.
Yeah, Nickets is good too.
Tell
Okay.
him New York Knicks because that's his friend, so he'll be hyped.
Okay, so basically the guy who has Tinlu Golden Go, and then the other one that's really strong. I don't remember.
Yeah, Tinglu, Golden Go, Meowscarada, Raging Bolt, and then
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Those two will win, and then the dark horse is the Zoomeros because Little Blow took my team, and now he's cooking with it. So that's what I have to say.
And Moon, Primarina, Claude, Mandibuzz is pretty good too.
Alright.
I think the clear two standouts are the Days team and the Nickets team.
Alright. Let's.
Still like the crazy team, but they got to take a fairy resist here and then ice resist. Like they need a good steel type right here.
Alright. Let's talk about the GOAT. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Tyranitar, my man? Alright.
He just grabs Tyranitar and Grimmsnarl back to back.
This guy is him. I mean, Tyranitar is objectively a good mon. It does like everything ever, but like, I don't know how it fits with this whole team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got Spectre and Hands. I don't know if he wants them taking Chip.
Yeah.
You know, Tyranitar fits on everything.
Yeah. Well, hey, I will say he has spec, and they took Tyranitar, the best spec answer. So,
There you go.
you know,
Nobody can beat him now.
he's on the cook. But I will say,
He's just got to take Munchlax and he'll be
I don't
good.
know if all these guys want to take that Chip. I do like Grimmsnarl with Spec. I think
Yeah.
Grimmsnarl's a good pick.
Yeah.
I think Tyranitar is the questionable one.
yeah, I think Grim for screens is good. Again, there's a lot of people, like a lot of drafts that we see today that like they just pick a lot of generically good mons.
Yeah.
But they're not really working cohesively together to make like a strong 10 or 11
Yeah.
team. And so I'll be curious to see how this all rounds out because I think that is one of the struggles as a
So, Zoroark, this is the pick that'll make or break your draft.
nah we're just we're
Jirachi.
just ghosting. This is crazy. We're actually
I think he needs Vaporeon and a Moon.
nah
He's having both.
me and Za are actually playing in Kalos. We're actually building for them every week and we're just like
Bro wants Hisui and Zoro.
No,
okay
don't do it. Don't do it.
okay
Drunk guy.
Have mercy.
no this is Valiant Tusk.
Strong attacker, have mercy.
No.
Wait, no, he didn't officially pick it though.
Nah, he's taking it.
No, don't do it, man.
Cause I mean, yeah,
Damn it.
so I found a new champion for your fucking league. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
No, my man is just gonna outplay everyone.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I'm pulling up with
With illusion.
hell no. We're pulling up with semi-stall. Me and the Azumaros. We're cooking you for
Troy is
real.
literally-
He's just going literally as hitting his heart.
Bro.
as possible. No defensive at all.
I
He's
respect,
not switching.
bro. His
Oh, he's gonna draft.
his
This
test,
is the dude drafting Macargo.
bro. His testicles are just too big. Okay, show some respect. This guy's dick is just
Kelvio's
big.
up.
Alright, let's see what this guy picks. I mean, I'll be curious to see. I think.
Honestly, draft Keldeo.
Okay, nice, my man.
Oh,
Yeah, Keldeo.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, and I just
Let's. I mean, we've been very accurate. Pro gamer analysis. Okay.
Keldeo is really strong in my.
All right.
And
Step aside. I'm a master. So me and Keldeo, we go all the way straight to the finals until we get cooked by hacks. But that happens. Anyway, so Keldeo. This is how Keldeo works. There's no switches to Keldeo except for Glowking, Toxapex, and Primarina. Those are the three Pokemon that have switch-ins. Everything else will die to one stab. Most of the time, you could just run Surf. I found that last season was really successful. If you do decide to run Hydro Pump and hit every Hydro Pump, I can confirm, you do two-shot Spadef, Deoxys Max. So that's how strong you are. This Pokemon is so ungodly strong to switch into. It is so hard. And then, it also has, like, not the best coverage, but has enough coverage. A little Icy Wind for the Dragons, a little Air Slash for Ogre Pond Water. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got some options. But
the Nickets, or I'm sorry to interrupt.
You're
the
good.
Nickets just
Oh,
drafted
my man.
Annihilate.
Who is
They
this
are
guy?
looking ungodly.
No, who-
I don't know how they have
no.
any points left.
Tap me in. Who's their team? Who picked up my goat? What?
Max, Slowking, Enam, Annihilate.
That's my boy. Okay, wait. I might have to tap into that guy. That guy,
This
he's.
team is looking.
Wait, how many points does he have? How many points does this guy have left?
There's 330 points left. He has to draft shitters. It has to be shitters
Okay,
from now on.
let me break down Annihilate.
Fair.
This is my
Is he
real
gonna
goat. This is where homies. Okay, this guy Annihilate is just, can you EV well? Can you min-max your EVs well? It is a fantastic spin blocker. Defiant is complete cancer. Super good against all that defog bullshit. And then we talk about Rage Fist. My goat Rage Fist. Rage Fist, pff, U-turn, plus 50. Volt switch, plus 50. Hit him with a super effective move, he lives because he's the GOAT. And then plus 50, headshot back. Nah, this mon is crazy good. It has all the primate coverage as well. Earthquake, punches, gunk shot, seed bomb, stone edge. Why? I don't know, but Gen 1 mon's really abusing him.
And Abe can be a bit of a wall as well.
Yeah,
Pretty nice.
yep. And then it also has a lot of nice, like, it has a lot of utility with like encore and taunt and sub. And most importantly, it's a super good anti-lead. You can run taunt, final gambit, stealth rock lead, very strong. Can't spin, don't want to defog on it. It's powerful mon. It's good mon. Alright, what's next? Skarmory.
I like Tentacle.
Raptors. Skarm's pretty good.
It's pretty generic. Yeah, it's a one trick, but it does its one trick really well. Very good spiker.
I'm trying to find the
Good phaser.
Star Raptors.
But yeah, overall this one's pretty
Yeah.
good. Always
Yeah, Star Raptors, that's their first like real physical wall. Yeah, this team's looking pretty good. Like I feel like this team is like they theoretically work together well. And it looks good. I just I'm not crazy. Like I'm not
Okay.
like, out of my mind crazy about it. But it's Bundle, Cinderace, Screwtail, Serene. Like this is all good. Skarmory.
Yeah.
It's like all fundamentally solid. Everything here, like I'm like okay, this works.
I mean
There's no fear.
yeah, there's no like ooga booga, like what are we gonna do? I
Yeah,
agree.
I'm not like if I'm like going against this team, I'm like all right, I see what he was going for, but I'm not like oh my god, out of my mind, terrified.
Yeah, he's picking pretty good like OU mons, not of the past, but like, oh, Screamtail was really good on Sun and OU at that one time. We'll take that. Skarmory's a legacy OU mon. We'll take that. Like, he's kind of picking from everywhere a little bit. So it's pretty interesting to see. Looks pretty good.
Knackle stack.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
Whoa.
But we gotta talk about the main hentai guy, Tentacruel, who's
Oh, yeah,
actually
yeah.
so fucking good. This mon is so good
Tentacruel's
now.
like It's a grounded
Tentacles.
poison. It's got flip. It's just really good utility.
Yeah, with the flip turn buff. Yeah.
It's on this Ting Lu team, so if it puts up toxic.
Oh,
spikes,
it's nasty. No, it's good.
If it puts up toxic spikes, Golden Go can block them.
This is the hazards guy.
Yeah, it's really good. Liquid Ooze is also super cute in this format because like everyone's like trying to get
Yeah.
as much recovery as
First
possible.
of all, give Tentacruel Regenerator.
I think Knackle Stack. When I do remember, like we put this on the team. I think this was a miss, in terms of when to draft it, but it is pretty.
It is a
good.
very good mon. I agree.
It's better than Garg and Summer Guards in terms of just like point value plus being able to Terra.
Yep.
But,
It sucks so much that it can't use leftovers. So.
yeah, can't
Yeah.
use lefty, which is unfortunate.
But it's still, it gets the job done. It's always going to be Spadef. Still got the Ghost
Almost
Resist on the
always
ability.
take this against
Probably
there.
like a severe overdraft though, if I were to. be
I will
honest.
say, but it's one of those mons that like everyone kind of has an eye on a little bit. Oh, can I get it on my
Yeah,
pick?
it's one of the
So,
best 40
yeah, so like
by
if you
far.
pick it early, it's like it's kind of understandable because you're trying to beat the curve because everyone's not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
Yeah, no one's gonna say
It should
no.
probably be closer to
Yeah.
60 if we're being honest. But.
No one's gonna say no.
And then Sylveon gets picked right after by Asheville. Pretty good pick. Sylveon's pretty standard. It's a just nice fairy. It can
It's
be
always
bad
good.
if you want to be,
It's
but
always good.
Usually it's just gonna be wish type of
It's so annoying to play against.
Buddy.
Biz
So
Dev,
Borka picks
I'll be
Latias.
honest, like my least favorite thing.
I don't know because this is the gouging fire team. They obviously do different things, but I don't know if this is necessary for two very high point value dragons like this.
Hmm.
Two like usually usually
Sorry.
dragons.
Well, okay, we'll talk about this real quick. We'd be skipping like the Dark Horse guys. That's crazy. We're skipping the one guy, but that's fine, no problem. Okay.
Which one? We
Was
talked about Sylveon.
Oh, we did? Oh, you guys are cringe. Okay, well, this guy's pulling up with full stall. So, like, I respect that shit.
Oh yeah, Sylveon, Empoleon, Hydrapple. Blood.
Nah,
I
that's-
guess the plan is to like whittle everything down and then
Yeah.
bring Blaziken.
Okay. I will say, for that guy, because he's, he's my son, apparently. I have to let him know. You gotta get yourself an immediately good, fast mon. I had Masquerada. You want to get him on that's very fast so you can capitalize on Volt Switch bullshit and, like, Switch Initiative bullshit. Other than that, we can move on. Alright. But yeah, we'll see.
I think Latios is like I don't know. I don't love Latios. I like Latios a lot more because
Yeah, it's still just sitting there, right? A lot of you.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It does get Healing Wish though, so like you can always try to.
It's like decent utility, I guess.
Has-
I think on this team it's also a weird fit. It's
Yeah,
my least favorite pick
it,
from,
it does seem a little strange,
the Borka.
but it's a good mon. Like, objectively, it does some stuff. It's not useless,
Is
you know.
Quavel still there?
Yeah, Koquevo's alive. Yes.
Yo, somebody take quick Quavo.
That one is crazy good.
Quavo could have been good on this Caborca team. He has no water.
Yeah. All right. Next up.
Quavo, water.
Slitherwing. I like Slitherwing.
No, what?
Oh,
Yuxi.
we skipped Yuxi from
Nah,
our
you
Senate
guys.
unknowns.
Oh,
We
my
continued
bad.
to make
It's
very
okay.
odd picks.
But honestly,
Yo, this dude is either the best player in the world, or it's just like his
Yeah.
picking ring.
Lomomola and Cinnamon Garg, Yuxi. I mean,
yeah.
this guy's out of this
Yo,
world right now.
He's about to cook everyone.
We'll see. We'll see.
Featherwing, I think, is a good pick from.
My man, uncertain unknowns, hit me up. My job is to make this team work.
My job.
I think Raven's team is really good, other than the fact that he has
Dondozo.
He has Dondozo, which is really
Yo, just drop it mid-draft. Can you do that?
Probably
I
not.
don't hate Dondozo, but not only does it really not fit now that he has Rotom Wash, I just like it's not that great.
Yeah.
Who else did they take?
They have Rotom Wash, they have Glowking, they have Darkrai, and they have Slitherwing. And
Slitherwing is good though.
All four of those picks I like, but Dondozo is just.
It's strange. I do think Slitherwing is like super. People don't ever look at the stats. Like I feel like the 130 attack's
That's
big,
good.
but like
Good.
he also has a
Yeah,
really
no.
unique defensive
He has a
typing,
really good physical wall. He's really good
which
at,
which is funny
the Wisp.
because that's his
He
worst
has
stat.
Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's his worst stat. And so like the fact that him being like a fake Buzzwole is pretty good. His Spadaf is pretty good. Like, did she get Roost? No, it's Morning Sun,
Yeah,
right?
Willow,
Yeah, it's Morning
he needs
Sun.
Morning Sun. That's
Yeah.
what he uses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morning Sun, the sun.
Yeah, yeah.
Willow, Morning Sun, U-turn, that kind of thing. is
Nah,
really
this
nice.
this thing.
Be real with you though, I always just run Choice Band first impression.
Ah, you're a bad man. But
I
it
do.
it does
I
get some
actually do.
coverage.
But again, if you're gonna run the defensive set, why do you have Dondozo? I'm just
Yeah.
kidding at this point.
Okay, okay.
Why do you have Dondozo?
Let's make Ben sweat here, okay? Diancie, your favorite mon cap, but that's cool. I think Diancie's pretty shiced.
Diancie and Petra.
we-
My favorite and my least favorite Pokemon.
Well, we're starting with the bad shit because I want to watch you suffer. So, I think Diancie. I mean, for a fairy, low tier fairy is not bad. You know, gets a little rocks
If
guy.
you tear it, it's really good.
I mean, you could tear it. Little rocks, little spikes guy, little trick room action.
The stupid setup sets are actually really hard to beat.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they bring in
Calm Mind, Diamond Storm shenanigans. I see that for sure. Body press helps it a lot too. I don't know. I mean, this one is quirky. You know, little baton pass action. Nice utility. I think it's pretty good. It's not Mega Diancie. That shit's broken, but like this is pretty
Raven
good.
picked up Tinkaton, which is another good pick.
We're just skipping Petron. I like it. Fuck that mon.
No, we're not skipping Petra. I'm just saying what
Yeah,
happened.
I can
Petron
see
is
it.
an unbelievably strong Pokemon
Alright.
that can throw out Toxics to.
What he doesn't know is we just muted him because he will spew propaganda. So, Petra.
Honestly, I agree. I think Petron is really good.
Petron is basically a blanket wall for all physical Pokemon. There's not a
Yes.
physical Pokemon.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
It Toxics everything, or Malignant Chain if you're cringe and want to rely on that.
Who would do that?
I tried, it didn't work.
Yeah.
And then, Nasty Plot, like you can run Nasty Plot, and it's not slow. You can run it to outspeed like Gliscor, for example, and then you can like Nasty Plot and then hex the Gliscor and do like 80%.
You could also
Yeah.
just lose to Gaudio. Happens.
Yeah, if you get crit.
Yeah.
But I think Petron, and also it has Parting Shot, which is huge.
Yeah.
If this thing got Toxic Spikes, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Petron
So-
is genuinely really good. It's things that have toxic, it matters now.
Yep.
Like, it does.
No, for
Having
sure.
Toxic is huge for it. I think St. Louis is assembling like a very odd team of like jumbled together Pokemon. I don't want to say it's bad. He's got Skeledurge, Kingambit, Donphan, Greninja, Diancie, Petron, but it's like a bunch of odd characters in my opinion. It's a very
It's
odd
just
team.
guys he's seen do good.
Yeah. I see that. I can see that approach for sure.
I don't hate it. He's got 2 Darks. He's got 2 Ghosts. His
Holy.
Titans are,
Wait.
in my opinion.
Uncertain unknowns. Tap me into their team. What is it? They just
The
picked.
Samurai, that's the weird team.
Okay.
It's
Well,
the
he.
Alomomola, Incineroar,
Hey,
Garganacl,
if-
Caesar.
If there's a mon that like does not care about the stupid bullshit you've drafted before, and it just like brings it all together, it's the fucking mon that goes 1-for-1 every game and puts up 3 hazards.
Yeah, Hisuian, that's
Th-
Samurai.
this mon like is the anti-bullshit Pokemon. That and Gambit. Those are the 2 anti-bullshit. It doesn't matter how much bullshit you have in your team, as long as you play these Pokemon well, like you have a chance to win. So I mean, This mon's crazy good. Like this mon, I hate this mon. So like I'll go back. This mon's broken. Should not be in the fucking game. This move right here, I don't know why it exists. I don't know why Caesar's Edge is in the game. Sharpness gives you a free choice band. Ridiculous. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Its bulk is also very reasonable, given the fact that like you're a starter and you have starter bulk, so you have like 90 on the HP and then you have some 80 on defense. Not bad. You're like good Crawdart. You're like good Crawdart. I don't.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. This guy's crazy good. Like,
Oh yeah, there's the whole Lucha. All right, so we're finally making sense now. I still wish it was Sneasler, but he got sniped literally the turn after.
yeah.
That's not a snipe if it happens the next turn.
Yeah, so I mean, I think going Rillaboom turn round 1 just really, I didn't fully understand. Like Rillaboom's good, but I don't know.
His team is good. At least he has good parts to it.
This team is not bad by any means. He has a really strong Dragon Steel Fairy core, obviously.
Yeah. Wo-Chien, if you're listening to this, the fact you didn't draft your mascot means you took it out.
Okay.
I just wish Latios was something else. But
Okay.
like the team's not bad.
No,
It's just
no.
not my favorite. This is like probably an upper half team at the moment. It's
Yeah.
like not bad, but not like top 3. You know what I mean? In terms of,
Yeah.
like, the draft.
I mean, at the end of the day, Halucha is actually a bullshit mon. Like, you run max HP, you get +2 speed from Unburden, you get your Grassy Seed, you SD up, and you can do some nasty work. Like this mon is,
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Yeah,
But
like, it's
still, in
always-
attacks, it's crazy.
and it gets
Like, it doesn't matter.
It gets Encore, it gets Roost, it gets Defog. It does have Mold Breaker, so it can defog on things like Golden Go. Like, it does have some
Yeah.
unique aspects. Like, it is. I've seen this thing used in draft to beat Great Tusk 1v1. Like, it just walls
Raven's
it.
listening to our Dozo hate.
Yeah, well, I'll do as I see fit.
No,
Alright,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
let's see.
we're blowing up right now. Everybody's.
Oh, okay. Hey, I like that. He's tapped into the stream. I like this guy. He picked up Cincino. Okay, so Mr. Azumarils. Let me tap it. I actually really like Cincino, but I never get to draft it because it never fits in my plans. It makes me very sad. I like this one. I think this one is shiced. Also, the shiny, kind of cool. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, Tidy Up is a huge deal for this Pokemon. Like, Tidy Up is just free buff. It's just Dragon Dance. You know? It's +1 attack and speed. It just cooks your team. Cincino's super
Now
cool.
his only form of hazard
Put on
which is
your-
funny.
Yeah, but like he's running boots every game. That's how stall works, so it doesn't matter. To be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, also the fact that this thing has Technician
Want to bring Norbert?
and Loaded Dice together is a big deal. It also has Skill Link if it wants to be like Bandit or something. It has Knockoff, Gong Shop, U-Turn and shit. Like even Thunder Wave if you want to be a bad guy like Ben. Like it gets. It's super frail, but it does pretty good damage and it's very fast. So honestly, I like it. It's a mon I would be interested to use. Magneton. Yes, I know who this guy is. This guy, he went to my Magneton TED Talk. Alright, I'll give you guys the rundown on Magneton.
Yeah, I mean, I think he literally was at your Magneton
Yeah.
talk, and this is the guy we helped.
Okay, so Magneton, Season 2 champ, by the way, pretty good.
Season 3 champ as well.
Yeah, he's a back-to-back winner. That's our boy. So, Magneton is way better than Magnezone. Don't let any of the stupid propaganda about evolution tell you anything. The 10
'Cause
points.
it's faster.
Yeah, the 10-point speed on the 70 is so much more important than 6. If you really need to be bulky, you know, the extra bulk as you guys can see on my screen, run Eviolite, you'll be tankier. Bada bing, bada boom.
We gain another 6.
You also got crazy good abilities. Magnapole, so every steel type got to be thinking about running that Shed Shell, okay? That's a big deal. Second of all, Sturdy with boots. Always can live one hit, that's nice. And third, you got free life orb with an analytic when people switch out against you. This mon is nasty. It does one thing and one thing only, and that's Volt Switch, but that's okay. It's also a really good fairy killer because it's Flash Cannon, bada boom, bada bin. That is Magneton the GOAT. Okay, what's next?
In the Season 3 championship against Za, I had Terra Ghost Magneton.
Yeah.
He brought in Glow King, and I think I did like 70%.
Oh, it's so much damage. Like, the mon is so good. Okay, what's up?
Has Sui and Lilligant, does that guy have Sun?
Let me check.
Yeah, tap us in, Ben.
No, he doesn't. It's the Golden Go guy. This is
Okay.
a basic pick.
So he's just...
Golden Go, Blue Meow. He has Meowscrot at Lilligant. Is
Oh,
that
it's going downhill.
I don't fully understand. They're like very similar. Like very similar.
Yeah.
Um,
I will...
I haven't seen Sui and Lilligant in forever.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like this might be a pick that gets changed after a team reevaluation.
Yeah, I will say, this thing does hit very hard. Like if you hit the hustle moves, right? If you hit them, it's free choice band. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you got hustle, which is cool.
It gets you.
Still nobody take Quick Wavel.
No,
Yeah, Quavo's
it's still on the
board.
board. That one's crazy good.
It gets, or I don't think it gets defogged. That's probably
Yeah, it
net
does.
deck.
What?
Is that
This
is-
Lilligan gets defog. Yeah.
Okay.
It also has a victory
Triple
dance.
axle?
Yeah, triple axle, victory dance, like always good setup sweeper. It also gets healing wish again. Like I don't know, I'm hopping on that a lot, but like it gets some random shit. So
I just really don't know how I feel about it with Miascarada.
sure.
They're gonna be running the same moves, man. I mean, I guess it's a fighting type, but I mean, come on.
I mean,
Um,
it does. It just has really good stab. It has really good stab.
Yanshao, honestly.
Mm,
Like,
we'll see.
Yanshao would have
But-
been cool.
hey, a hard hitter is a hard hitter. I get.
Mianchao gets U-turn. This doesn't get U-turn.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Mianchao gets regen and U-turn. I think Mianchao would have been a better pick here.
That's all right. I mean, we'll see. One to cook. Next up, yeah.
Hydreigon.
Hey,
Toronto.
that's a classic. That's one that always gets drafted. That one's very strong.
Yeah, Toronto continues to make a team that like looks good, but I like Toronto's team. I just don't love it. He continues to make a team like he has all the right pieces. He's got.
Well, the thing is, Ben, remember, everybody else's team is getting worse.
Yeah,
That's
and his
true.
He just has to stay the course.
Yeah, and his just stays the course.
Hey,
he's got his Fairy Dragon.
that's
he's
a
got
good
his
point.
Fairy Dragon Steel
Okay.
and his Firewater Grass. He's got Skarm, Screamtail, Hydreigon, Serena, Cinderace bundle as his two cores.
Okay.
So, he's just a standard draft team. It's looking good. He's fast. He's strong. He's got his wall, his Skarmory. Screamtail can be a Spit F wall. Everything's there. Like, all the pieces are there. It's
Yeah.
just, like, very standard and good. It's like, everything's in place.
Yeah. I mean, Hydreigon helps with that. Obviously, like, has really good stats.
Nick gets Rabombi, so now he has back Slowking, Enam, Heatran, Annihilate, Rabombi.
Oh, that's kind of. I mean, it's not bad, right? Because like it's always gonna be good for the webs, but like it's
Yeah,
not
webs is
super.
good.
It's not super
I don't-
spicy though. Like it's not.
You need Rabombi with Enam, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not
The
super.
team is like a little slow. Like the fastest mon is Enam at 108.
Hey,
106. So he was probably scared of having low speed tiers, so he got Rabombi for something fast and also to get webs up. I think you kind of just say F it and just go slow and just pick like a steel type there, because you probably can only afford one more high value guy. Or not a steel type. You have Heatran. Just pick. I don't know. Rabombi's like all right. It's always value, right? Because you can run sticky webs, so you're always gonna get value out of the Rabombi.
sure. Yeah, I mean, again, it is offensively not awful. Really good screen setter. Really good web setter. Maybe it's a Terra captain. Maybe get some quirky, cutie Terra action could work as
I
well.
still think it's the best team.
But we'll
with
see.
Rabombi.
I mean, it's not a bad mon. All right, the next up we got.
Rabombi, I think Rabombi's okay.
No, yeah, I don't think it's
a
awful.
fine pick.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. All right, next up we got Fez, another mon that I really want, but I never get to fucking use because I'm bad.
Serendipity is good.
I think this mon is so good.
Really, really strong. It's really good utility. It can get off toxics. It has really nice coverage. It can U-turn. It can roost. It's just a really nice pivot mon as well. It's kind of like a. I'm gonna make a weird comparison here. It's
Okay.
kind of like Torn T.
Yeah,
kind of like,
it's a lot of
kind
pivot.
it's a pivot switch around. Kind of like do some like statusy stuff like Torn T taunts. He can
Mm-hmm.
taunt as well, or he can toxic. It's like just pivot, just get the right mon in and do a little bit of chip. That's kind of what Serendipity is all about.
Yeah, and I do think like having toxic
We finally
chain.
got the Scizor.
Oh,
He's back. He's back.
no, Ben's
Back
back on
again.
him. Ben's back on him. Nah, the Detroit is crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
The legend, Scizor.
Okay. I mean, this one is, this guy's been a terrorist since Gen 2. Like, this guy's always been good. Like, he's never not going to be good.
Detroit has Scizor. I still think Detroit is in a very precarious situation.
Nah, he's just picking. He's just picking dudes.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
just
fucking
making
picking.
everyone strong. He's gonna have like base 150, like 120 special attack across the team, base 150 attack. Across the team, and then, like, no defense.
Alright, guys.
Detroit is going 6-0 or getting.
Okay. I can agree, but now we have to talk about our Lord and Savior. He picked up part one. He picked up God. Now he picked up Jesus to come with him. Okay, we're bringing the Excadrill back, baby.
Excadrill.
This guy's gonna get smoked.
This team's looking
Now we
really
just-
grimy.
All right,
We
big.
just need Sandvale Cacturn.
All right,
This team looks really grimy.
Is Garachomp still there?
Yeah.
yeah, Chompa's still up.
And then Vaporeon.
Big
after.
Sand
I
Veil
like the
Garachomp.
Vaporeon pick a lot. Vaporeon's
Alright.
a huge pickup for a team that's kind of weak to like fire and fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a fighting resist, but it can take a fighting move at least. So
What?
this is Spectre,
Is it-
Iron Hands.
Wait, what is this guy's?
Or is
Wait,
Vulcan Spadef?
Yes. it's HP and Spadef, so it's like
It can be
What the fuck
defensive,
does it
too.
do?
It can,
Yeah.
because its HP is so high that it can be.
it's
like,
mostly it's
can
yeah
match
it's like 130 HP and then it's like 90 Spadef. It's that's you and that's like 65
It's
defense.
Spectre, Iron Hands, Corviknight, Tyranitar, Grimmsnarl, Excadrill,
Okay,
Vaporeon.
this guy he has a quirky team. He has some good individual pieces, but I don't know about this one.
This is looking. I don't know. I don't hate it. Like Corviknight's kind of cool with this. Like T-Tar, Corviknight, Excadrill, Grimmsnarl. It just looks really grimy. I think Hands is a little bit of out of place on this team. He doesn't really have any
Yeah.
support for Hands
Mm.
other than like Grimmsnarl screens.
Yeah,
And then,
Don fans, your whole game plan, set up screens, belly drum hands.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I think literally if like Tyranitar and Excadrill were just not here and it was two other guys, this team would be better. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But
Yeah.
I can see
No,
that.
Sometimes you just gotta stand rush.
Hey, but value is value. So maybe
the one
he's
that-
he's on the cook. But yeah.
But Ben, what if he belly drums and then wish passes and belly drums again?
Oh,
Wow, that could be legendary.
we didn't account for that situation. Thank you, season 5 champ. That was really good planning.
I don't know trick user for Hands either.
Oh no, your guy's getting to him. He's panicked.
No, that's
Wait,
so many
he
points.
just picked Smeargle. It's crazy. Let's talk
I guess,
about him.
Yeah, he's just going Smeargle lead and then a bunch of hard hitters.
I love it.
Web,
All right.
Spore, Ceaseless Edge, Nuzzle, just whatever you need.
Yeah, you always go Ceaseless Edge. You always go the other one. What is it? Stone Axe. Yeah.
Wait till they put Sticky Web on an attack.
Pull up with the Behemoth Bash. But yeah.
Now, you can tear this. Okay, here, well, hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do belly drum, population bomb, paranormal.
You what?
He's not gonna have enough points for 2 Terramons. He might have to do Terra Smeargle.
He's gonna.
Nah.
Paranormal.
Nah.
Here
This.
goes paranormal Smeargle.
Alright, guys. Everyone, remember, this is how you become a champion. You do. You draft Smeargle and you think like this guy. This is how we get the dub. I like it.
No, all I'm saying is, like, listen, you need to decide, are you trying to win, or are you trying for maximum hilarity?
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oracle Pom Pom.
Really weird Pokemon.
Hey, I love me some Oracle Pom Pom. That shit is good. Not gonna
Yeah, you
cap.
described it to me before. It is like it can be pretty fat with like roost.
Yeah, it's like it's like Giga Budget Zapdos is what it is.
Yeah,
With
the
Quiver
defensive
Dance.
typing is good. That's static.
Yeah, but it gets Quiver Dance. So, you know,
Yeah.
Quiver Dance
I'm so
Roost.
mad. I had this nasty Spike Up Glow King set against you when you had this thing.
Yeah,
And you never Quiver Dance.
I don't know.
Keldio's team isn't, like, weak.
I pulled up with the Mischievous and cooked you. That's all I know. That was good stuff. That was a good time for my Mischievous. Yeah, I mean, this one's pretty cool. I'll be honest. I like this one. It's really binary though. It does get defog. It does have baton pass and U-turn and stuff, and taunt. So it does have some utility, but it's mostly a setup mon or just roost defog like defensive mon. It's not very exciting, but it's very cool. And the shiny is the best in the world.
This thing's bulky Quiver Dance set.
It's good.
It's good.
Very good.
It's good.
Very good. Alright, next up we got Jolteon.
Jolteon. This is gonna be a Terra Captain.
Of
This is a
course.
strong choice.
Of course, of course. Yeah, it's a classic. It's absolute
Who's
classic.
better, Jolteon for its points or regular Electrode?
Um,
I like Electro better personally.
I like Electro too.
I like Electrode because of points and stuff, but I think if you're gonna if you have like a good structure, like a lot of hazards, and like you have turns to Calm Mind with Jolteon because you got Calm Mind this gen, like you're in a really good spot. Like I think this mon is pretty good.
Yeah, I for sure prefer Electro because Electro can actually like run a lot of defense and HP because it's so fast.
Yeah, what would you rather have, Jolteon with Terra or just Regieleki?
I would probably have Regieleki personally.
Electi, right? Yeah, I think so.
But Jolteon isn't bad. I mean, they're all
No,
the
it's
same.
not bad.
Yeah, they're all the same vein. I think if you're gonna get Jolteon and like boost your speed tier up a bit, you don't need I don't know. I think
Yeah.
Rabambi's still a fine pick, but I don't
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
As much as I love this team, like everything in it except the Rabambi. I still think Rabambi's good because like Sticky
Okay.
Legs obviously
Okay.
can't be bad.
Okay.
If there's anything I wish was good that's not, it's Snorlax.
Hey, we talk about my man. Okay, Snorlax is here. I think this guy, he could be super shiced, especially with Terra, potentially.
Yeah, we let it Terra now.
It could be shiced. It got some good abilities for this format too. Can't be poisoned. Nice fire, ice resist, and then we also got the gluttony, berry shenanigans. I don't know. I think this mon is has good potential.
I wish this thing was like 60 points, so you could take it.
Well, obviously, I wish this one was 10 points. Of course, like.
Yeah, but no, but it doesn't. It just doesn't do anything.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that's true.
Bandit
I
is
think,
good.
yeah, I think
like
Curse.
No, the band set. Yeah, I'm saying the band set is pretty good. Like if you're gonna just tear it, like, but I mean, what it really wants to do, the old school set,
I
just
think-
doesn't work.
I mean, I think Curse can be fine, especially if you Terra. Like
Yeah.
Terra Fairy Curse could be really good. No, I think
Yeah,
it's
the problem
okay.
is I tear a ghost curse.
Okay, that sounds
Doesn't really know
awful.
what happened.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
you
you
problem.
gotta get the Terra
Nah,
Jolteon.
nah, nah. You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. No, Terra Fairy, Terra Water. Keep
It
it
was
simple.
bad. You could say it. It was bad. I didn't know what happened. Do you know what happens if you do this?
Yes, you become a ghost type.
Oh, so someone is going Sun.
Yeah, wait.
He's Incineroars.
Tap me in.
What's
What?
going on? Oh,
You got a Sun team or what?
He's going late pivot to Sun with Raging Bull and Lilligant Hisui.
The legend.
Whoa!
A late Sun pivot after the Ting Lu Golden Go Meowscarada start.
That's
The power.
crazy.
I don't know if I like it. I feel like the team's getting a little bit worse because of this.
Okay,
like,
hold on. I like it. I only like it when he gets Brute on it. Terra Brute on it. Get it. Incineroar.
Dude. Okay.
I like Raging Bolt and Sun, obviously, but like there's
Yeah.
no Walking Wake, right? So and he doesn't have the points to get Walking Wake.
Yeah.
So he's not really like doing something super Sun abusing, and he's got two guys to take advantage of Sun right now, and he's 3 mons committed to Sun, and 4 other mons that have absolutely nothing to do with Sun. So he's like split on Sun.
I think in what he'd try to do, which I think is the way you would do Weather, is he wants a good team, and then a
Yeah.
3-mon like Weather mode. I just don't know if this works, but I think the idea is correct.
Okay.
And I don't love Lilligant Hisui, but we'll see.
Nah, I wouldn't use it. The problem with Sun is like if you try to do the chlorophyll thing, all the chlorophyll guys aren't really that good.
Well, it's not even that.
Sylveon,
Is it so?
Sylveon takes Boulder.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't remember telling them about Boulder because I don't think Boulder's good, but
I mean,
I don't think Boulder's good either. I don't
damn,
like
you
Boulder.
guys are just haters. That's crazy.
I mean I used it and it was really bad. That's why I hate it. But it does like 2 things, which is speed boost Sword Stance, and then like the subset is cool too. It can be banded, I guess, but it's pretty predictable what Boulder's gonna do. Grounds fucking put Boulder in the dirt. They wall it and they EQ it.
Okay. Okay.
It does just 2
Just-
will damage.
It does just enough not damage.
Okay.
that
All
you interact.
right. Get your haters. Okay. Shut the fuck up. You're hating for no reason. This mod is perfectly fine. This speed tier is ill. This speed tier, like, bro, no booster, just speed tier raw,
It is
is
very fast.
is good. Okay. Nice. This thing,
What do you-
1 SD. It just needs 1 SD, and it's cooking people with some setup. I'm telling.
I mean, I've gotten 1 SD before. and it
Yeah,
doesn't-
well, sounds like a you problem. I'm telling. This mod is not that bad. Like,
It's
It
not
ju-
terrible.
it's just a late game cleaner, or it's a banded mon that breaks. That's it. It's not very flexible, but it does its job well. Now this guy's in my head. This guy just picked up Galvantula. Now this Azumarill guy, he's thinking. He's thinking like a guy who can win. I like this guy.
Yeah, he gets Gal because his team's slow. Makes sense.
And more importantly, it's pretty fast mon. Good Terra captain.
Yeah,
I like
it's gonna
it.
be Terra Captain for sure.
I like it. Yeah. Now they,
This team's looking pretty good all around.
What is Garvantula Terra? Ice? Ghost?
well, I think it depends. I think
That makes sense.
I think-
Electric.
yeah. I think ice is obviously the obvious one. Electric, ice, and then ghost if you want to.
Yeah, block spin.
Yeah, if you want to block spin, or if you just want to be an offensive then I think you could still go like fire, or you could do like a fairy. Yeah, fire or fairy, I think also could be interesting.
I like Electric Ghost.
What wouldn't Terra Fairy?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like when in doubt, just pick the fairy. Like, but I think fire offensively is really good. Like electric, ice is really good. Like perfect coverage, and then fire is really good for the stupid. What's it called? Like dragons and all that other. Not drag. What am I saying? Whatever. Don't listen to me. I'm bad. I don't win shit. But anyway, you
Steel.
yeah. There you go. Like just generic stuff. But yeah, I think this one with Terra is gonna be super shiced. Offensively, it's very cool. Compound Eyes Thunder, a classic,
See,
very fun.
Ben, I told you the slow and steady team getting better all the time.
I'm told you, man, dude. This guy, he looked at my draft and said, "Okay, time to bring it up a notch." I like it. I like it.
Borker takes.
Nah, Driftblim. Okay, I'm kind of a Driftblim hater, so I'll be honest.
That's the unburdened guy.
Oh yeah, grassy. It's for grassy terrain again.
Okay.
It's gonna be
So there's a
grassy.
reason I like it. I do.
Grassy
Driftball have default?
Yes.
That's what default.
Eh,
And so
yep.
does Halucha. So he
Yep.
actually has a few pretty good.
Yep.
All right, it's kind of coming together. I like Driftblit, Calm Mind, Grassy Seed, get defense boost plus a Calm Mind boost could be pretty cool. Plus you get the speed from Unburden.
Yeah.
Driftblim,
Acrobatics.
and it's probably a Terra Captain too. Driftblim's looking kind of scary there. I kind of like it. I kind of like what it's got going on this team.
You know what-
I'm actually liking
you know
the way
what-
this team's coming together in every way except the Latios.
You know
Okay.
what Driftball Terra's? Fairy.
True.
Yeah, Fairy's good. Steel could be good.
Yep. Yep.
Flying, just Terra flying. Acrobatics.
He does get a free one. Yep. No, it's true. Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Glass?
the glass, the big guy.
Those are Terra, right?
I
Yeah.
hope Unknowns is really good. I hope this is actually Ben's burner.
Nah, Ben's not that good.
Unknowns' team is out there. So he's got Blast, he's got Yuxi. This might be a fucking
Trick Room
Wait,
action.
hold on a second. He put Calyrex Ice Rider. If he drifts that, I pick him. Yeah, how many points would Calyrex Ice Rider be?
Wuxian.
No, that one is so broken. We don't even talk about that shenanigans.
That's
But-
my
I
favorite
mean, this
guy.
team, he's got Yuxi with Trick Room
Yep.
Blastria, but yeah, this team doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll see.
Okay.
It's definitely the most out there team.
Hey.
It's the most unknown team for.
Yeah, you're not done, I guess.
Wuxian, Raven's now just picking all of his staples. He's got Tinkaton, he's got Wuxian. The team, I think, looks pretty good all around, except for, again, Dondozo. I'm hating. Every team has, like, one Pokemon I don't like to pick.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine.
But I do like the Wuxian. I think Wuxian's really strong, especially as a Terra Captain.
Wolchian has to Terra though.
Yeah, I think it's a really strong Terra Captain. I think with, like, Leech Seed, it gets knockoff, which Ting Lu doesn't get, which is cool.
Yeah. I
True.
do believe in Wolchian. I think it's good,
Yeah, this one
but
is.
it has to Terra.
I like Leech Seeders in general in draft because they, like, force switches and give you momentum.
This thing, if you hit Sunspore with Wolchian, it's so
Gladios
good.
and Belly Bolt. Okay, now, so Galios is cooking with a little bit of gas. I think Gladios is really, really good. I think Gladios is a really strong Pokemon.
So is Bellybolt.
I think a lot, and I think Belly Bolt's an amazing Terra Captain. It's Diancie and Belly Bolt are the two Terra Captains.
You know what Bellybolt Terra's?
Yeah.
Not Fairy.
Water.
Fairy.
No, actually, no. It's water and flying most of the time.
I've seen Fairy lately. Fairy with like.
The Rain team uses Fairy
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
because it beats Raging Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, I think Latios is super flexible mon, right? Like this guy's been good since day one, for real. So that's really good. The Luster Purge buff this gen is really nice. The 50% drop on the Spadef, like that's
Yeah.
really good.
I
Audios is good.
really good into it.
Yeah.
His team's like coming together to be pretty good. He's got like a steel type and King Gambit. He's got Diancie, so he's got his core. He's got Greninja as a water. I'd like a bulky water to go with this
Hey,
team.
that's what Belly Bolt is.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, the bulky water,
Yep.
Yes, and Diancie's probably also going to be water.
Get my loaded.
Yeah, my loaded could be
Get
good
fucking,
too.
get fucking quick Quavo.
Cookwavel.
there.
He's
We're
got-
Cookwavel merchants. Yeah. I mean, I
Arachnid and Terra.
yes,
Yeah.
that can.
We're gonna get Araquanid, who's another Terra captain for them.
Potentially.
No, it can't. No, I don't know what Raven's plan is Terra wise because
Yeah.
Chen and Araquanid can't both Terra.
You gotta do Arachnid. It's crazy.
Shut the.
So I don't know what they're gonna do. I think it's because I'm thinking he's probably gonna do Wo-Chien, which means Araquanid isn't the Terra.
I was always, since the first thing
That's a third water
Arachnid came
type.
out
which
was
begs the
just
question-
choice band lead Arachnid.
That's also a
just
third water
liquidation.
type, which kind of begs the question: what's Dondozo doing here, guys? I mean, come on.
Bro, this
What
guy,
are
let
we
him
doing
cook. Let him cook. Okay, show
But,
some respect.
You know, just to
I
piss you off,
am
he's
coming
gonna
around
drop it.
Those
Really
last
gonna
two-
drop his whole team except Dondozo.
Yeah, right.
Those last two picks from St. Louis definitely turned me around on his team a little bit to make me think it's better. But
Okay.
I still think it's a little odd at times.
Okay.
I think he's missing some typings for sure. If I'm looking at this, I'm pretty.
But you gotta compare it to the other teams in the draft.
Yeah.
Compared to the other teams, it's actually like normal.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
too
I
bad
think
for
alright.
sure. For sure. Okay.
I think Ravens team's looking
Yeah.
pretty good as long as Dondozo gets changed.
I have to say, because Zara's cringe, and he's gonna say it. What is the most unknown option the uncertain unknowns could pick? What the fuck is this?
Once they have left.
Never mind. He just picked Enet.
Oh,
Lame.
man, I missed it.
Lame.
Jerry and the turtle.
Okay, I mean, I think this one is interesting. I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, double dance is pretty cool.
Yeah, very common.
And his weakness follows the agility.
Yeah,
there's also
with
the
46 speed.
I think
Works.
this guy's just picking like all the out there. Like these are all really out there Pokemon.
I got a balance for good.
Alright, buddy.
Good stuff, though.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
See you. Then there was two. Then there was two champs left. But yeah, no, I mean, I think we'll see. I think ENMT is like underused, but I do think it's kind of it fits more in a bulky, either like hyper offense with screens you try to set up and get some shenanigans, or you do like trick room, or you do like very bulky offense and try to go 1-for-1 with like specs and stuff. Its stats
I feel
are
like-
pretty good. So.
I don't know. To me, it's like a Pokemon you bring twice, which I don't know if you want to spend that many Pokemon on. points
Yeah.
on a Pokemon you bring.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting take for sure. I can see that.
Because like the way I would use it is to try and catch someone with like Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. That's like what I would try and do.
I can do that without Creamy, so I'm good. My go. Okay, next up we got the Avalugg Hisui, which I think is actually a pretty decent Terra Captain.
Yeah,
Oh,
Avlukasu is a good Terra Captain for sure.
yeah, this guy's just a Fizzwall goat for sure. But he does get
Orcus is looking pretty snazzy.
get spin, get rocks. Nice.
Yeah, he's got treads. He's got two pretty good spinners. He's got gouging. He's got Rillaboom.
This is another one that likes grassy terrain like pre-Terra, which is cool. So he doesn't have to like Terra off rip if he doesn't want to. Very nice. Okay, next up we got the Azumarill. My goat, kind of cooking for sure. See what he comes up with. But yeah, I think some of these later half drafts are coming together, not too shabby. Pretty good, which is nice. We'll see what else we can garner here. Gothitelle. Yo. Okay. Let me consider Gothitelle. It is banned Gothitelle. We cannot be using Shadow Tag. That would be too cool for school. So that shit is very banned. But it is another competitive mon, so that's kind of neato. And it got Frisk. And Frisk is really OP in this format, right? So that's something to think
I
about.
can't. Gothitelle is gonna do without Shadow Tag, so I think it's a pretty bad pick. if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, it does have decent stats, like 110 speed F, 95 defense, 95 special attack. It's not bad. Like, it's not awful. It's historically always been pretty good stall breaker with like taunt,
I mean,
and
it's a pure psychic. It's
it could be
I
a
don't
Terra
know.
Captain. It could be Terra Captain. Like if you turn this to a fairy type, I actually think this mon could be not complete
No,
useless.
well, yeah, not completely useless.
But
But I mean, you had a lot of.
Wait, how
there's
many
a lot of
points? How
work.
many points is got though? Sorry.
He had 220 before Gothitelle. He
Well,
could have, like,
well, I'm thinking what Terra is because if he's Galvantula for 90, what is Gothitelle? Gothitelle.
yeah, so he would need a 60. There's a lot in 60 you could have got that isn't Gothitelle.
Well, you can have up to 3, right? So
yeah,
where's
but it would be
Goth?
a 10 now.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, so maybe he's not gonna Terra. We'll find out. I'm intrigued. I do think Gothitelle is probably not as bad as people make it sound, though, because of the ban on the Shadow Tag. But like, it does get Future Sight, has pretty good coverage, has nasty plot. Like it does have some good objective moves. I just don't know if the mon together, pulls it together. We'll see. It does get mean look, so honestly, maybe it's still gonna trap you. maybe that's the play. I'm intrigued. Okay.
Yeah, I don't fully understand. I can't begin to understand why this was picked. Not gonna lie, I don't fully get it.
I don't know either. Alright, Kilowattrel up next for the Sylveons.
Alright, that's a good one.
That's a good mon.
Kilowattrel's really good. It's fast. It's nice Terra Captain.
Yep. Oh, it's
So I'm assuming it's gonna. But he has Magneton. So Magneton's not a Terra Captain. I'm assuming. It's Kilowattrel plus Knackle
I think that's pretty good. Like I think I like that better than trying to Terra Magneton. I don't think Magneton needs
Yeah,
to Terra.
Magneton doesn't need to be Terra, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it's a good it's good without it. Yeah, I mean this is good mon. Volt Absorb, very nice. Competitive, very good. Volt Switch, U-turn, Roost. No defog though, sad, but that's okay. It's like Zapdos light. It's pretty good. Pretty fast too, really fast, really good for your speed tiers. Alright, up next we got a little Crocalor guy for the Incineroars. This could be a Terra Captain as well. I see a lot of people opt for Terra Captains.
I mean, it's gonna be a Terra Captain. I have to guess. It's pretty bad without it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean I've used it without Terra. Not my proudest moment, but it's okay. It's like very, 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 very Skeledirge light. Like it's like you took your
It's not a ghost, and it doesn't have
Torch
like
Song.
Torch Song, which is what makes Skeledirge so good.
but
But it does have Slack Off. It doesn't have the ground coverage either. It has Stomping only. And
Ye-
then
it still has all the utility moves though. Encore, Roar, Yawn, Willow. So it does have some things, but
should Terra Fairy, and it can be good.
Yeah,
I'm not
Terra Fairy's really
on it.
good.
I think it's like one of the better 40-point Pokemon, for sure.
yeah, for sure. Alright, next up, Mr. Toronto picking up Gengar. Alright, not bad. I mean, Gengar is always going to be somewhat good. Like, it is. Like, it's kind of a unit 130, 110, good stats. Destiny Bond, very good coverage. What does this thing get? Knockoff? Wow, that's crazy. But Will-O-Wisp, it gets all kinds of interesting things, so can't be a big hater on that, to be honest.
Alright, yeah. I think Gengar is pretty cool for Toronto. Toronto's not really making any mistakes, that's for sure. Everything's going kind of like decent for them. I think they got like one more. How many people do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have 90 points to get 2 more guys. So probably a 60 pointer to go with his Snorlax for another Terror, and then a 30 pointer, and then he's good to go. And he's got a pretty standard, pretty good, solid draft all around. Probably like a top 5, like 5th place draft, I'd say, 5th or 4th.
Yeah. So next,
Chilling in that kind of spot.
yeah, next up, Kaborka picks up another Season 2 champ, Toadscroll. An interesting spinner, an interesting ground type.
Yeah, I think this was kind of unnecessary considering he has treads. Oh wait, no. Toadscroll's not Kaborka. That's
Oh, sorry.
Nickets.
Oh, Nickets.
It's
My
just
bad.
Kaborka.
My bad, team.
But yeah, he needed a spinner. This is his grass type as well. This is a pretty decent pick, actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's the Nickets. Yeah, pretty good all around, I'd say.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
Spore, but it has an actively bad ability for
okay,
some reason.
okay. It's not actively bad. It's like 60-40. Actually, no. It's like 40. I don't even know. Numbers are hard. It's like basically most of the time it does not matter because a lot of times you're gonna be clicking your move on the switch anyway. Like when it comes to spikes and stuff. there are times against Golden Go, Hatterene, shit like this. It is so good. It is so nice to put Golden Go to bed. I've done it. It's super satisfying. When I ran it, I used a lot of speed and a lot of HP as just a utility mon. It gets spikes, it gets spin, it gets toxic spikes, it gets toxic and sport. It's super good utility mon. It just does not do the big damage, you know. It doesn't do the big oof. So
yeah, and it can't flip turn like its water predecessor.
yeah, that's true. It can't do that shit anymore. It can't do
Yeah,
that
it is.
compared. That's alright.
So Kelvios took Mudsdale, who I think is a pretty decent physical wall, pretty decent ground, pretty standard. It's just it can't heal at all other than rest, so it's kind of always on a timer. And it just usually gets whittled down. It's usually one of the first, at least in my experience, it's one of the first to go down on the team because it's usually something that switches in a lot to try and take a hit.
Yeah.
And but it does its job fairly well. It's like a pretty cheap standard ground.
Yeah, I will say it is a pretty good low tier ground type just in general. Pure ground, never gonna be an awful typing, so feels good, man. All right, next up, I believe
Regular Avalon.
yeah, just normal guy. Another pretty good Terra Captain. Obviously Spinner. No rocks on this one though, so it's a little bit less valuable in that sense.
His
But
first Pokemon that has any defense at all. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but that's another Terra Captain, I'm guessing.
probably, I agree. I would agree.
And then Leavanny
Hey,
for Ottawa.
I got it. I'll tap in here. I like Leavanny. I think this mod is actually viable. 103 attack. Again, this is like a 30 or 20 point. I guess this mod is not very expensive. It's bottom of the barrel. 103 attack's not bad. 92 speed's not bad. Abilities are kind of shiced, to be honest. Pretty bad. But it gets knockoff. It gets webs. That's the biggest draw. It has webs. It has knockoff. It gets SD. I believe it gets SD. Yeah, it does. It gets SD. Has some pretty decent stabs too. Has triple axle too for good coverage. So, you know, it's quirky. It's unique. Switcheroo if you want to be Bandit or Scarf for some shenanigans. So I think it's okay. I think this mon for if you're gonna take it like what I would call a flyer mon, you know, it has potential. Maybe it goes to a game or two. I think it's alright. I don't think it's too bad.
And then he took Muck right after. Muck's pretty good.
Hey, Muck's
Muck can be
fucking
pretty
good.
fat. Muck spreads poisons with Poison Touch.
And stick.
I think Muck is a pretty strong grounded poison.
Agreed.
It does what it needs to do.
I agree. Muck is really good. I think Muck is good, like you said, like the Poison Fang, Poison Touch combo, you know? You have a
Probably one of the better 40-point Pokemon.
yeah, it's pretty good. It also gets Sticky Hold, which is something people run literally on the OU ladder right now install because they can't get knocked off. So it's nice to switch into like other shenanigans.
Yeah, and I'm looking at. It's probably gonna be a Terra Captain looking at this
Oh.
because I can't see. His Terra Captains are literally Muck and Leavanny because he has nothing else that can Terra.
Okay. I mean, hey, not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, I mean, this thing, it's a Gen 1 mon. It gets all kinds of random moves. Like, it gets Haze, for example, Knockoff, Shadow Sneak. So we'll see. Toxic Spikes, Normal Toxic.
It's probably most legendary coverage is its Flamethrower, which is pretty crazy.
Yep. No, I mean, it Giga Drain, you know. Is it good? Probably not. It does get Memento and stuff. So yeah, maybe you can cook. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know how well like Leavanny and Muck fit on this team, but I mean they're still pretty good.
Yeah, it's like good, low value, I guess, because it does do something, right? It will punish most fairies, and it will obviously use your grounded poison leader to T spikes. It's no Alola Muck. That guy go crazy. Alola Muck is the goat for sure, but that's just because his typing is OP. Alrighty. Oh, just waiting.
Tomham and Chapel Hill are gonna have to build around an Ogre Pond probably, or Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Kyurem.
I mean, even like Volcarona and stuff is open. Garchomp is open. Or Koyo Fire, baby. I mean, this one is like, I think worse than the electric one. The shiny though is shiced. The shiny's really good. This is basically just it beats Volcarona at every stage. So drafted, I guess. I don't know.
The
It's
only Pokemon that got drafted was Teal. Pretty interesting.
That's really interesting, actually. But yeah, I mean, so this is Detroit Zorox, Mr. Valiant Tuskman. He picking up Oricorio Fire. I mean, it's similar to the other Oricorio we talked about. It has a worse typing. This one has to run boots no matter what, because Rox is gonna completely one-shot it upon injury. Something to think about. But you know, fire coverage, not super awful. Still can QD, do some quick defense, does everything the other one does. I just think it does slightly worse. It's all good. Alright, guy leaves and his mascot gets picked as crazy. Alright, let's
Malamar,
discuss.
So get screens up and then Melamar clicks superpower.
I guess. Maybe
Good
he's
plan.
Terra Stellarine. Maybe that's the tech.
I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to decide. So he has 90 points left, so he's probably gonna get one more 90-point mod, I'm guessing. So I don't know if he's gonna do that 90-point mod plus Mudsdale or that 90-point mod plus Malamar and just tank the 5-point loss or the 10-point loss in terms
Options.
of Terra.
Okay.
Because I think Malamar is probably way better at Terra than Mudsdale.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think
Well,
offensively.
like
Yeah.
Terra into, I don't know, water, I guess. Or steel.
Yeah, I can see that. Alright, next
But
up.
it's all like really defensive.
Yeah.
Other than like steel heavy slings.
Next up, we got Komala. It's got pink. It's not pink. His what is pink? Anyway, I think
Yeah.
Kamala is like super underrated. I think this mod is a wish passer. Like that's the biggest thing. It wishes. It's cool. It spins again. Very cool. Does spin.
It's got spin.
Is U-turn.
Kinda cool.
Yep, has U-turn, and it's a normal type, so it gets all kinds of random coverage: Gunk Shot, Iron Head, Knockoff, Seed Bomb, Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Zen, Woodhammer. Like it gets a bunch of random shit. It's pure normal type 2, only has the one weakness, which is super nice. And its ability means it can't be statused, which is kind of cute. It's kind of helpful for your wish passer, so you can't get toxic. It's really nice. Yeah, I think this one's underrated though. Alright, what's
Oh
next?
yeah, I just saw. Yeah, he forgot Shadow Tag was banned.
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get rid of it because yeah, I was gonna say I think Gothitell's pretty useless without Shadow Tag. I don't know.
But I will say, if it was not banned and he drafted Stall plus
a
Gothitell,
50-point Shadow Tagger. Yeah,
nah, you might be the best guy in the world. Like we gotta take notes. Like that guy's crazy. Red
So
Ice. I don't know.
I think Red Ice is pretty neat. I like the rock polish. It still gets it right, rock polish.
Yep. Oh nope. That's cap.
Nope.
Nope.
Then I don't know what you're gonna do with Red Ice. The only set that I really liked was rock polish, weakness policy.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it can be. It's really fast Spadef wise. So
Very.
it can run like I know it gets Ice Beam. I know it gets Thunderbolt, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it gets like electric coverage, which is pretty neat. It gets like Iron Head. Its coverage is decent. It gets Thunder Wave. So like you can do kind of stuff with that. Maybe it gets Curse. So maybe you could run like a Curse set.
Yeah,
That could be
maybe.
interesting.
This could be a Terra Captain. Maybe maybe he's trying to go Terra Electric or
Yeah,
something.
it's pretty limited
Yeah.
in what it can do.
It's for sure the worst Reggie. The other two
But, I
Reggies are
mean-
good. Yeah.
He's got 60 points left, so I imagine what he gets at 60 is going to be his Terror Captain with Snorlax. That's
Okay.
my guess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like it. Well on the cook. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you don't see a lot of Reggies, especially.
So far, shaping up, I think the best teams are the New York Nickets. They've got Back, Slowking,
Okay.
Kinam, Heatran, Annihilate, Bombi, Jolteon, Toads, Cruel, and Komala. That's probably one of the best teams. I don't like the Sun Angle on the Incineroars, I'm not gonna lie. I think Kaborka's team shaped up to be pretty good with Rillaboom, Gouging, Treads, Florges, Latias, Hawlucha, Drifblim.
Okay.
I think that shaped up pretty good. I think Raven's team is pretty good, minus Dondozo, honestly. Toronto's team is like all just around, like everything kind of meshes together well. Like he has all the cores he needs. I just don't know if he has like the super massive threat to be scared about. But,
Maybe it's the
I guess
firepower.
Hydreigon- yeah, I guess
Okay.
Hydreigon's strong. Like Bundle and Cinderace are strong. It just doesn't feel like it sometimes.
Yeah, they're
But-
doing other things sometimes. Okay. I hear
But I
that.
still think that team like theoretically is good because like Nasty Pop from Hydreigon or Gengar could be very threatening.
True. Yeah, I think that's true.
Those are probably the teams that stand out the most to me at the moment.
I'm telling
Those
you.
four.
I'm telling you the Azumarill, I'm telling you that they're dark horses. They're coming out of nowhere this season. They're taking it, boys. They're doing good stuff.
Incineroar's draft Articuno Galar.
I mean,
okay, so that's the Terra Captain
does-
along with Crocolore.
Yeah. Does he have a prevalent screener?
Not really.
Okay.
I think Meow can set screens technically, right?
I-
Meowscarada.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets Reflect.
Yeah, probably gets
But,
one, but getting two is not common these days for sure. Yeah, I mean, this mon is pretty good. Like, if you get screens and you can have this mon, like for example, if his last mon pick is like something like Morgrim or something, like this thing can really get the Golden Go. See, Golden Go gets screens. See, shout out to Mug in the
Yeah.
chat.
Gold,
On the
Gold
ball,
can be the
baby.
screener.
On the ball.
I don't love Gold as your screener.
Hey, I'm just saying, you get Articuno behind the screen, you pop the weakness policy, they can't defog the screens because it's competitive, you Calm Mind up, you Terra into a fighting type, and you get the cooking. That happens plenty of
Yeah.
times on the ladder.
I
It's
do
pretty
think
strong.
Galar is a really strong Terra Captain. I like that a lot. I really do like the team. Like, if Torkoal and Lilligant Hisui weren't there, I guess. I just
Hey.
feel like the sun angle is wholly unnecessary.
I mean,
Like a little bit.
there's always, one or two mons on a team where you're like, could be better.
Especially because what's it called? I think you could run into some sun, like if someone has a really strong fire type with like decent coverage to hit Torkoal itself, you could be running into some sun boosted strong move issues with Tinglu plus Gold plus Meow plus Lilligant. You could be running into like getting hit by really strong, because Tentacruel isn't going to take like a physical Flare Blitz super well in Sun.
Agreed.
If that's like your water type, your resist. The other resist is Raging Bolt, which is a decent one.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Sun Eagle could even hurt sometimes.
I mean, we'll see. Hey, we'll see. I mean, there's always grace. Alright, next up, we got the Asheville's Azumarills, and they picked up Farigiraf, which I think is like supposed to be good, but like I've actually never used it, so.
I think the draft is good. I think this basically confirms that Gothitel's gone. I'd have to hope, because
Yeah.
I'd have to hope Gothitel's gone if Farigiraf's coming. It's a wish setter. With
True.
Terra, it's pretty decent. But I don't even know if it's going to be Terra. I guess Galvantula could not be Terra, but
Yep.
Galvantula and Farigiraf can't be Terra together.
Heard.
I think Farigiraf needs Terra way more than Galvantula does.
Agreed.
So, I would go
Okay.
Terra Farigiraf, I guess. The Wish set is my favorite set. Wish, Thunderwave, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you can also be like Calm Mind.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. Calm Mind max defense.
It does look pretty decent, and then like, it has like Cudchew, so you get to eat berries twice. That seems very interesting. Can't be suckered with Armor Tail, Sap Sipper if you tear into a water type. Also sounds nice. I see it. It also seems to have some like random moves like Foul Play and Future Sight and Roar, like you said, Thunder Wave and Wish. Like it, I can see it. I can see the vision. It does look relatively bulky as well. I can see the
Yeah, it's
vision.
a pretty nice Batmon. I think Hoopa Unbound for
Hoopa.
Kabuka is pretty nice.
Love me some Hoopa. Yeah, this one's crazy. Like, if you ever look at Hoopa Unbound stats and go 160 attack, 170 spread, 170 special attack, 130 spread, yeah, this mon's a legend for sure. This guy just does so much damage. It's so disgusting. It's so much damage. And he gets so much coverage. It's so ill. Duck is so spammable these game. Like this gen, that like Hyperspace Fury, Super Cancer, and then even just like on the ladder, prevalently, people started to run like AV and stuff just because like AV at 4 attacks, base 300 spread basically. Like, nah, this thing's unkillable. It's a strong guy. Alright, what's next? Toxapex? Nah, the GOAT. He always shows up in one draft. I mean,
He's got Toxapex plus Alomomola.
okay.
All right.
Hey, but isn't
Cool.
wait, is this the guy that has a Rillaboom? So does he have Grassy Terrain
No,
plus
he has,
Specs?
he has
Okay.
Steezler, no Rillaboom.
Okay, the double poison combo. Okay, I
He's got
like it.
actually an incredibly high electric weakness. I'm noticing he has 1, 2, 3 water types and a flying type and no ground. So he's gonna literally get volted on. He has no resist either, so he's literally gonna get volted on to Kingdom coming back if
Hell.
he doesn't pick up a ground.
Hopefully he picks up a ground type then. See if we can shore that one up. Next up,
Any electric type's gonna annihilate.
alright, we have Magmortar. I've heard this guy's actually pretty good on the Terra front. What the fuck is this on?
Yeah, Terra Magmortar is good. This tells me that it's Araquanid that's the Terra Captain, and Wo-Chien's not a Terra Captain. That'd be interesting.
Okay, very
So
shiced.
Araquanid, Magmortar as Terra Captains, Wo-Chien off the chopping block, unless they're just going to leave 10 points on the board. I was looking at Magmortar last season. I think Magmortar's pretty cool. I wish it was a little faster, but it's a good Scarfer, and it's pretty strong, and
Yep.
as a Terra Captain, it's pretty straightforward in what it does.
Agreed.
Unless you run the super clutch belly drum set, which I like.
Yeah. No, I mean, offensive stats, like for mixed attacking and stuff, it kind of gets it done. 95 and the 125 special attack is pretty good. And with Terra, like I've seen a lot of people do like Terra Fairy for coverage and like Terra Electric to boost your Thunderbolts and stuff. So I'll be curious to see. I guess knockoff as well. Like it's a pretty good mixed attacker. So okay, fair enough, fair enough.
So Galio's goes Altaria, Poliwrath.
Yeah, I mean Altaria off rip is like interesting. It's not my favorite dragon to draft. It's kind of bulky, 90 defense,
He
105
has
speed def.
Latios.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
I don't really get what Solgalio's, because Solgaleo has a bunch of overlapping types now. Like he has Poliwrath now, which is cool, I guess. His type, his team just looks so Skeletors, because his team's done now. Skeletors, King Gambit, Donphan, Greninja, Diancie, Pecharunt, Latios, Bellybolt, Poliwrath, Altaria. It's a very odd looking team. Maybe he wanted Altaria because that's a flying type, and he had no flying type, but he kind of had like a he and still in fact does, he has a ground weakness. He's pretty weak to ground. He's gonna have to tear his belly. I imagine Bellybolt's gonna be tearing a lot.
Probably.
So is Diancie to try and get out of a ground weakness. Probably to like water.
Probably. Well,
Poliwrath and Altaria both aren't tearing. I am guessing these two aren't coming to a lot of games. So
Yeah. I will say, just because I don't want to read it in chat, because this guy will put propaganda in there. At least Poliwrath has some utility. Got the baton pass, got the knockoff, got the haze, encore, and shit taunt. Okay, like Poliwrath,
I think Poliwrath is good.
he's
yeah.
pretty good on. Like the guy can get the job done.
It's
Pretty.
a fighting type. You can belly drum. I like Poliwrath a lot.
Yeah. What
I think
absorb?
the Altaria pick is like whatever.
Is a
I
little
just
bit
don't
more
see
weird.
them coming a lot.
I can see that. That's fair.
I think a lot it's going to be Skeletors, King Gambit, Donphan, Greninja, and then some combination of Latios, Pecharunt, and one of the two Terra Captains. Like I think like Pecharunt might come some weeks.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright. Next.
I need to put the team in the team builder to see.
And
what
look
types
at
he's
it.
missing. I swear
Okay.
he's missing some types.
Okay. Alright. Next up, we got the wait, who drafted this shit? Let me see.
Appleton.
Yeah, but
Is,
who scooped it up?
Oh, I think that's Raven.
Okay.
I didn't even say who it was.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's Raven.
Anyway, this mon is a pretty good Terra Captain, especially with Thick Fat. It makes like the Dragon Terra better, it makes the Steel Terra better as well, usually.
It's not going to be a Terra Captain is the issue.
Ah, okay. Well then, I mean, it's not awful still. I still like really bulky, like it's still bulky here. Body press is still kind of nice. Even Apple Acid is pretty interesting because like it's like reverse Torch Sound, The bulky mon continues to do more damage as the turns go on. It's kind of cute, but has recovery. It usually is drafted. Like it's usually pretty good, but usually it's a Terra Captain. So I'll be intrigued to see what it looks like if it doesn't Terra.
I hope Uncertain Unknowns knows that Glastria can't Terra, because he's locked himself into one Terra Captain.
Yikes! Yeah, we're gonna let Terra Glastria Terra at 30 points. Can you imagine? Okay, now we got Cyclizar. I've used this guy back in the day. This guy, he's a shice guy. He's a cool guy. He's a Needle Speedo guy. This guy is like 20 light. You know what I'm saying? Got a knockoff. Got the U-turn. Regenerator. Very nice. Very nice. And like defensively, ghost immunity, very nice. Fire, water, grass resist, very nice. So all of that's pretty cool. It also has a lot of unique coverage with like ice spinner and overheat and fire fan. Power whip, shift gear if you want to boost up the 95 on the attack here. Also has usable special attack because Draco and overheat are such high base power moves. But overall, usually I find.
I think Cyclozar is really good.
Yeah, I think this
it's a
one's
really
fucking
neat-
good. I
think at 90, it's a pretty good point.
yeah.
value. One of the more usable spinners. It's probably literally like the 5th or 6th best spinner in the league.
Yeah, it's consistent spinner. Yeah.
I like Cyclozar a lot. That's probably one of his better picks. It's just his whole team makes no sense, so it doesn't really matter in my opinion. But we'll see.
All right, time to talk about. I can't spell. Electabuzz. No, Electivire. The good one. I mean, this guy hits pretty hard. Ice Punch. Super Cell Slam.
Yeah, Alex is an interesting Terra captain. This is Kaborka, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's 60 points. So this is for sure a Terra captain, I think. It's gonna be Florges Electivire. Or no, it can't be. It has to be Drifblim. Is this thing not a Terra captain?
I
It
don't
might
know,
not be.
man. I'm just saying.
It might be Florges Driftblim Avalugg.
Maybe. We'll find
'Cause
out.
I think Electivire is probably not going to be a Terra captain, in which case I would have used these 60 points and added with the 40 you have left and just gotten a Pokemon at 100. I would have gotten 100 and then just had 10 Mons.
Yeah. I mean, it's a potential. Maybe it was switched up in Grace. But yeah, I mean, Electivire kind of hits, hits pretty hard on both sides. Got knockoff. Although, pretty good one. That's all I have to say. Alright, next up. Oh, my goat. Literally. Okay. We gotta use the shiny though. Shiny Umbreon is shiest. Okay, so the Azumarills finish out that shy stall team with Umbreon.
This Electivire should be a Alolan Muck for sure. He needs a grounded poison.
Nah.
And then
He's running boots every game. He doesn't care. I respect it. I don't know. I would have to actually look at his team. I mean, this could be Terra Poison Umbreon too. Like, I think Terra Poison Umbreon is actually not bad. I've seen a lot of success with that. But we'll see. But yeah, wait, Umbreon can't Terra actually, but I have seen that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is kind of the coup de grace stall. Has Toxic, has T-Wave, has Baton Pass Wish, a classic. Roar, okay, nice utility shenanigans. Some secret.
Yeah, Umbreon's a good pick, and now he has 2 Wish Passers, Photograph and Umbreon, that
Nice.
can kind of work well together or
Yep.
separately.
Yep.
He actually has 3 Wish Passers. He also has Sylveon.
The Sylveon.
This team's actually incredibly fat.
I like
I
it.
kind of worry about the damage output.
Okay.
Because like your main attackers on this team are Blaziken, which is a pretty decent one, and then Cincino, which is like fine, and Galvantula. Those are like your main damage dealers, which is
Okay.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Hydrapple can do some damage, I guess. It's a really fat healing team, right? You're just throwing wishes around. Pretty
Sure.
much. You're guaranteed to go up against the wishes against this team, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I will say to end this off.
And also, Umbreon can't Terra, sadly. He
Yeah,
uses
yeah,
a bunch of points.
Yeah. I will say, if you want to run some demonic tech, Curse, Payback, Wish, Protect, Umbreon. That's all I have to say. Super shy, super fun. Okay. Anyway, moving on to real content.
Sylveon's getting Yamshao. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, I think Mian is like, I cannot spell.
I really
Is-
like Yamshao in
yeah.
draft. I think it's nice.
I think this one really benefits from the 3 abilities that it has, since they buffed in a focus to be immune to Intimidate. Is nice. Regenerator can never be bad, and then Reckless is a free boost on the high jump kick, always nice. Yeah, this is a good Bandmon, good Scarfmon. It can even run AV with Regenerator as well. Has pretty good coverage, U-turn, knockoff, taunt, nice utility. Yeah, I mean this. I like this one. I think this one's really good.
They also drafted Bramblegast, which I didn't see. So I'll just go on my hater rant for a second. Bramblegast is way worse than people think. It takes a fuckload of damage from everything. I had it in season 4. I tried to invest in its defenses.
Nah, this guy's a mad hater. Now, we don't support Bramblegast like that. We don't support the Bramblegast hate. That's crazy.
But I get why you go for it because its typing is real. It has a unique typing for a spinner. It's like, oh, this is my grass, this is my ghost, and it's a spinner. It feels like good, and it's a spiker. It feels like great value. The issue is it sucks. That's the issue.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say it sucks.
If it had all that going for it and it was good, then it would be good. But unfortunately,
it's okay. I just muted you. We don't support the Bumble Guest hate. Fuck you. Nah, I mean the mod is like it spins. It kind of has some utility. It is not as bulky as other ghost types, which does feel bad for sure. Okay, I don't even know what this mod does. I'll be honest with you. Arangaroo is like a fake mod in this.
Yeah, we're going through a bunch of like poop tier guys. Arangaroo, it runs like Trick Room. So like, what does he have with Trick Room?
I don't know.
Who picked it? The Nickets? No, the Nickets picked Swalot. Swalot's a good pick from the Nickets.
True.
Nickets have a great team. Swalot's really valuable. He gets Toxic Spikes, he gets Yawn. It's really nice.
But yeah.
Incineroar's got Arangaroo. Oh, this thing's probably the screener for Articuno, I imagine.
Hey. Okay. He's on the cook. We'll see if it's good.
He still has 20 points left too. He must have some plan for Arangaroo since he drafted it with like he could have just drafted a 40-point mod, but he's drafting 2 20s instead.
Okay.
So he must have some plan, but like I mean, you could be Trick Room, Life Orb, that kind of thing. Alolan Dugtrio for the Star Raptors. It's decent speed tier. It's a decent steal. Yeah. I guess like for value's sake, it's fine.
Yeah, it kind of just seems like a token. 100 attack, 110 speed. Like it can't be that bad, but it has useless abilities, for example, right? Like it's not very.
Yeah, he probably just saw he needed a ground type because he doesn't have one. But if you want a ground type, this isn't really getting the like. I wouldn't feel comfortable bringing this in on an electric move because if they go for any coverage, you die.
You're cooked,
so,
yeah. I feel that. Alright.
We already went over Swalot, kinda.
Yes,
So
Swalot's really good. Okay, I got this. Berserker, we use this guy. I'll be honest. If he's your primary steel type, not a good look. I'll be honest. But I will say his abilities can't be crit pretty good. Tough.
The team. He is the primary steel.
Why you gotta be such a hater? Don't be him, okay? Anyway, can't be crits, nice on battle armor. Tough Claws 1.3 boost is always nice. Steely Spirit giving you a free choice band on your like gyro balls and Iron Head and heavy style shenanigans. Very good, very good. I'll be honest. If you look at the 110 attack, the 100 defense, and the 3 good abilities, and it gets rocks knockoff and U-turn, Mon's pretty shiced. Everything else about this mod is pretty bad.
I mean, I fought you in season 4. And you didn't bring it against me, but I did mocks, and someone was bringing like banded Steely Spirit Berserker.
It does a lot. It does a lot. It
was annihilating me. So I do respect Berserker. It's of the like low tier steel types.
It's
probably one of the
it's
better
pretty
ones.
good.
Other than like I think we lowered Kabaraja a lot. I think Kabaraja is probably better.
Okay.
But it's still really freaking strong.
Yeah.
It's way stronger than you expect. And you do have to respect Berserker.
Yeah,
it's a low tier steel type. You have to.
It does.
Respect.
Yeah,
it's desperate for a steel type. It's a good option.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It literally does a lot of damage. Also, it's like good AV mon. I ran a lot of citrus too. Like I think it's pretty good. It's also like technically an evolution of Meowth, so it's technically an evolution of like a Gen 1 mon. So it gets like Seed Bomb and Play Rough. It gets all kinds of random coverage, CC, and it all gets boosted by Tough Claws and shit. So I'll be honest, I kind of like him. He's kind of shiced. I used him. He's pretty fun. Alright, next up.
Detroit picked Honchkrow, who I think is one of the best value 30-pointers.
Oh yeah, I mean, this one should not be 30 points, but like, everyone in this league absolutely hates Honchkrow. Like, no one can win with it, so we just...
I think Honchkrow's really good.
Yeah, like, look at this thing's stats. It has Moxie too. Like, this thing...
This one, Scarf Moxie, man. It's so simple to pull off at times.
We'll see if he can get it done this season.
I think, I can't tell out of these 4 who the Terra Captains. I think it has to be Oricorio, a Honchkrow, and Avalugg, and just leave Smeargle out of it. So, I think those 3 are... That's actually 3 decent Terra Captains. But this team is also, like, all offense, no defense.
Okay.
So, just kind of got to go balls to the wall and pray.
Alright, next up, a little Dedenne guy.
Yeah, Dedenne. Dedenne is pretty decent. It has, like, the cheek pouch ability. It has Nuzzle, so, like, it can be annoying. It's not for doing, like, super insane damage. But I'm guessing Don fans saw he didn't have a fairy type and decided that Dene was the best of the bad fairies, is what I'm guessing happened.
Possible.
He could have taken Al Creamy because he has 40 points left, so
My goat.
Taking Al Creamy there as a Terra captain could have been value.
My goat. Yeah. No, I mean, I think I'm not super sold on the Dene in general. I have not used it a lot. It does get U-turn, volt switch, super fine. So maybe this nuzzle like this, maybe some shenanigans.
It's a utility mon.
Maybe. We'll see. Its typing's pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. The typing's pretty nice, so hopefully, maybe that can carry him a little bit.
Zora Hisui for B, I think is a good pick.
Bro, I cannot spell.
He has 20 points left. I'm assuming that's gonna change stuff. That's like his favorite mon, I think. So he just always picks it.
But
it gets like a move that like is like counter or something, or like based on your HP comeuppance or whatever. I don't really get how it works.
Yeah, it's basically counter.
Yeah. And then the Toronto Star Raptors are picking Magmar, who I think is pretty underrated. I think Magmar's pretty good.
But I feel like the Zora guy is pretty underrated. I feel like it's not bad. It's like crazy good typing, has like all the utility moves. It just
and
has
you're still disguising, which is nice.
Yeah, so I think it could be a shy spin blocker. I'm tapped in. Magmar. Okay, let me look at the little Magmar guy. I mean, to be honest, Gen 1 gangster. This guy has enough. Not bad stats actually. Plus you get a violate it if it really gets shiesty. Okay, not bad. No Thunderbolt on this one though.
Oh, Magcart!
No!
Sydney Sylveons takes Magcart.
Nah. Get him out of here.
Reliable fire type.
No.
This is gonna be a Terra captain.
Another situation where we have to mute this guy. I'm not. Nope. Nope. I will allow you 20 seconds of Macargo propaganda. Begin.
So Macargo is a really, really nice Pokemon once you change its typing. It's got really nice defensive stats. It's got Flame Body and Recover, so it can set up rocks. It can burn people. It's also got Willow. You can also use Clear Smog in order to stop stat raises on it. If you want a really cheap, good physical wall who can burn all of the opponent's physical attackers, Macargo is a really good option.
I will allow that propaganda to happen. So, interesting. We'll see how it pans out. I mean, maybe he's on the cook. Maybe it works out. I don't know. We'll find out.
That team still has 10 points left, so...
So we should drop Macargo. We'll see. Okay. Now we wait. But yeah, no, I mean, this is interesting. The low tier picks, always happens at the end of the draft. People start picking the 20s, the 30s, and you're like, whoa, are they really gonna pull? They're gonna pull out the Quaxwell? Is that the guy they're gonna bring into my match? Like, you don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, who's next? It's the Kaborka Gengars. How many points? 40 points left for Kaborka. I think Kaborka should, because I think their Terra Captains are 4, just Drifloon and Avalokisui. Whatever they draft, I think they should drop it, and then drop Electivire with it and pick up, like, Overquill or Electivire at 100. Or, I mean, Overquill or Alolan Muck at 100. But Cryogonal's decent. It's a spinner.
Yeah, Cryogonal. I think this guy, he's okay. The 135 speed F, not too shabby.
Yeah, he's really
Good
fat.
speed. Good speed for a spinner. I have to run boots though, which is a little SMH. But again, we talk about the Ice Beam freeze dry combo. Like it does get the job done.
It's not going to be Terra either.
Yeah, it does get double screens as well. So maybe maybe we see some cheeky screens. But it's kind of all I
I
got.
think Kaborka's team's pretty good. It could just use a little fine tuning and maybe like Electivire, Cryogonal, and Latios changing out for some more better fit mons. But he does have like 3 spinners and 2 defoggers. Like he has a ton of hazard control.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Getting up hazards himself, not really. He's got like 2 rockers, so that's it.
I'm intrigued. Let me see. Okay, I'm slowly dying. Anyway, tapped in. Now we wait. I mean, I think this is the last round, right?
Yeah, we're in the last round right now.
It's all Ogre now, boys. I don't even know what to tell you guys about this one. Oh, I just am griefing it.
Slacking. Raven takes slacking.
What the heck?
Slacking is an interesting pick. I think Raven might have a few too many low tier guys when he could combine some points and just get like a really good high tier guy. This is going to be a non-Terra Appleton and non-Terra Slacking. I don't want to say they're useless, but like, especially Appleton probably still has use. But I don't want to say they're useless, and it's going to be a non-Terra Wo-Chien as well.
Yeah, I think
so. It's not they're not useless, but it's like it's an interesting situation.
It could, yeah, it could be a challenge. I mean,
I think that's the issue with a few of these teams is they have like too many. Because you can't do 10 guys instead of 11. They might have like too many poop tier guys when they could just combine. Like I don't think Toronto needs like Regice plus Doug Trio Lola that could be combined. I think who else? Probably Koborka could combine Electivire and Cryogonal. B's not going to do it because they want the Zoro Hisui, but B still has 20 points left, and they could combine Zoro Hisui and Berserker, and they could probably get Orthworm. Orthworm would be way better. Orthworm would make this team look really good. And then, like, Ottawa's going to have a 40-pointer here, too. He could combine, like, Mach and Dedenne to something.
We'll see. I mean, I think I'll be intrigued.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
But we have to see at least one game of the season. We gotta see the Choice Band Giga Impact Classic from Mr. Sluggy. We have to see it.
So far, I like Nickett's team a lot. I think Nickett's has a really strong team. I think Day has a pretty good team. The Sun, I'm not a huge fan of, but I do think the team overall is really strong. Borka, I do like their team. I do think it's strong. Toronto's team is just pretty fundamentally strong all around. This Sylveon's team is looking pretty good. And I think Aiden's team, I've kind of come around on it a little bit. It's a little weird looking, but I think the pieces are there for wins.
Okay.
Like, I like Petron, I like Latios, I like Bellybolt. I like those picks a lot. I think Donphan's good. I think Greninja's pretty good. And Dirge is usually pretty good too.
Let me pull up the doc here. Let me take a look. Rosters. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is an interesting. Okay, we got some interesting shenanigans on the go here. Is there anything that stands out? I mean, Koborka, I think, could be strong after free agency. I think there's some stuff, like we talked about, that he can be a little bit more efficient, and I think he has some good starter pieces.
Yeah, like I said, I think the three obvious ones are Latios, Cryogonal, and Electivire. Changing those three to things that fit better, and you're cooking.
Yeah. I think right now, if we don't think about a free agency and just like, I don't know, honest drafting, if I do say so myself, honest man skill, I kind of like the Azumarill, like, unironically. I think there's some cook on there. Like, the only biggest like mistake I would say is Gothitelle, not my cup of tea.
I think the clear best team is the Nickets, and then after that, it's kind of like opinion. I think the Nickets have like such a strong six that they could bring every week.
Yeah.
They've got freaking. I mean, it looks so fucking back Slowking Enam.
Yeah. It does look pretty good. I mean, I think I agree with you. I don't hate the St. Louis team. I think, yeah, it's kind of growing on me. I would agree.
Yeah, I think the St. Louis team just looks a little odd, but it could actually be good.
I
You know what
agree.
mean?
Yeah, I think like practically, like if you play it in the game, it will be
Better than it looks on paper.
yeah, because you have things with a good enough BST stats to, I don't know why I said stats and BST, but whatever, to like back up the bulk. Like you have the bulk that backs up the typing, even if like it's a neutral hit, right? Diancie and Petron and stuff. Like I think as long as Belly Boat is like mostly SPDF, like yeah, I could see it. You don't really need your last 2 months, I guess.
But I think Nickets is just going to bring back Slurking Enam, Heatran, Annihilate, and then Jolteon, like Terra Jolteon every week. And until someone in Neon figures out how to beat that, I trust them to have a really strong showing.
I can see
Because
that.
that's a crazy 6 to bring.
I can see that.
Obviously, no hazard removal there, but they have Toedscruel, so there is the threat of it. Because I imagine that Terras are Jolteon and then Toedscruel.
Okay. I mean, maybe Detroit's on the cook. Maybe, yeah, he got some hard hitters for real, but like, no SPDF, no special.
He has no backbone.
Well, he has no SPDF backbone.
Well, his defensive back is Avalugg. I mean, I guess it probably is.
Yeah.
Avalugg's probably literally coming everywhere.
Yeah, it's Avalugg and
Probably-
Tusk. Like these have really crazy good stats.
I'm
So
just scared like one thing gets like any kind of setup on it. Like he gets one speed boost and it just crushes everything. Like one
Yeah.
Moon Blaster or something.
I can see that, but again, he does have a lot of priority, a lot of breaking potential.
He's got his speed. He's got like he's so fast. He's got like
Yeah, he has potential. He's potential. Wait, is it over? Where's the draft
Oh, let
done?
me check. We haven't been paying attention.
I think it is. Sorry, I'm
No,
like,
they haven't even. No, it's not.
it's not. Who are we waiting on?
Someone still has to draft. Oh, and everyone left. Yeah, I guess it's over.
Okay, we're done. Okay, well, that was.
Everyone has. There's guys with points left.
Hey, they can do what they want. You know, it's the Western world. Do as you see fit. Alrighty, well, I guess I'm getting the fuck out of here, to be honest. I go get more food. But anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. It was kind of fun, breaking down the draft scene. You're trying to get some thought processes, hypothesizing and bullshit to see what we got. I like to say, in the beginning, our pristine analysis, accurate pinpoint value right there. 3 champion value, but.
Ottawa and Donphan both have points left and a spot.
Hey,
So I don't really get what's going on.
that's all I know for now.
Yeah, I guess we're done.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. It was super fun. Alright. And hopefully I stream more, to be honest, because I don't stream nearly enough. Anyway, alrighty. See you guys. Thank you.